Okay, greetings one and all, and welcome to this has to be day number 2. Yes, day number 2, week 11. Day number 2, week 11, spring 2025. Day number 2, week 11, spring 2025 of our journey together, and it's definitely a delight to have each and every one of you here for this evening's classes. Let's begin. So my name is Mr. Petit. Today is Monday, Tuesday, Tuesday the 18th of March 2025. The subject is, of course, mathematics. And the topic is going to be, well, let's just do rules of exponents for now. Let's just call it section 1. More than likely, we might pivot. More than likely, rules of exponents. Okay, rules of exponent. Okay, let's highlight those. Make sure you are writing in your book so that when it's time for you to send in your notes, you could be able to do that. Make sure you do that for me, please. All right, so rules of exponents. For the rules of exponents, I want to start off with, again, these questions, and they want us to evaluate the following. And so hopefully we are able to do this properly. So we're going to start off with these, okay? And so we're going to get right into it. Some of these we've looked at yesterday. Some we have to get into it, especially C. So I'm not going to hold you back. If you know how to answer them, I'm going to open up the chat. And if you know how to answer them, then you can put your answers inside the chat. If not, we are going to do it step by step.
Write this down?
Yes, write this down for me. Write this down. Okay, so we have the first one, it says 3 to the 4th power. The next one is 7 to the power of 0. Okay, that's 7 to the power of 0. The next one is 664 to the power of 1 over 3. That's what we call a fractional exponent. Good night. A fractional exponent. And then we have 5 to the power of -2. 5 to the power of -2.
Good afternoon, Mr. Petit.
Good afternoon. And so
Good evening.
good afternoon, Ren. Ren, you want to help us with A? 3 to the power of 4. Want to help us with that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. So let's go ahead and do that. So 3 to the power of 4, how are we going to do that? That's going to be what?
Three times 3 times 3 times 3.
What's his name? Ren. Oh, you want Ren to answer?
3 times 3 times 3 times 3.
Very good. So 3 4 times, right? So 3 times 3 times what? Times 3 times what? Times 3. Very good. And so what are we going to do at this point? We're going to do what? Ren?
Okay. I got it. 3 times 3 is 9.
3 times 3 is 9. Very good.
Times 3 is 27.
I thought you were going to do 3 times 3.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
And then 3 times 3 is going to be what?
9.
9. Very good. And what is 9 times 9?
81.
9 times 9 is 81. Very good. So the answer for 3 to the 4th power is going to be what? Ren? It's going to be what?
81.
81. Very good. Ajani, where's Ajani? Ajani, can you hear me? Where's Ajani? Ajani, can you hear me? Where's Ajani? Can't really hear from Ajani. Ajani, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Explain how we got 81, please. How do we get 81, Ajani?
You have 3 to the power of 4, so you multiply it by itself 4 times. So that's 3 times 3 times 3 times 3. And that'll give you 9 times 9. And then you'll get 81.
Very good. Class, do y'all understand how I got 81? Let me know if y'all understand how I got 81.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
For D,
Yes, sir.
Good.
for D, stop at the last fraction or convert it into decimal.
Fraction or decimal doesn't matter. Both are correct, right? So I want to do B here, so I don't have enough space. So I'm gonna do B here, and I just cover this. So let's put B on this side, okay? And then let's just put that there. I'm gonna put D on this side too. So B and D goes on this side, and that make more sense instead of doing it. You know, we need more space here. Okay. So now we want to do okay, D is gonna be done, C is gonna be down below. Good. All right, so now we have B, and B is 7 to the power of 0. Does anyone remember how to do that? 7 to the power of 0. What is that gonna be?
1.
One.
Just 1?
Yes, just one.
Just one.
How is it just 1?
Because an exponent to the power of 0 equals
That's the
1.
rules.
That's
I mean, a number with the raised to the power of 0, no matter what it is 1.
Really? It's 1? How do you
Yes,
get
that's
1?
the rules.
That's the rule. What's Mars say? That's the rule. That sound familiar. Yes, the answer is
That's
1.
the rule for true.
That is the rule. Very good. Any number raised to the power of 0 is 1. Okay. All right, good. How many persons got number 1 and 2 correct? A and B.
I did.
Very good.
I did.
Very good. All
I
right.
did. I think so.
Now C is interesting. C, boy. How are we gonna do C? I think C is weird.
I have a question. I think I know how to do this.
Think you know how to do that? How are we gonna do
Yes, sir.
C?
Anything with a fraction is
Okay,
Yeah.
put 64 over 1 and
64 over
like
1.
keep 1 over 3 and then we like try to solve it.
Nope.
Is it 3 over 64?
3 over 64. Nope.
I
think
think
the
turn that
is
into
4.
a mixed number.
No. It's to the power. That's a
64. 3 to
that's
the
a good
power of
point.
64?
4 over 3, that's the
3 to the
answer.
power of 64?
3 to the power of 64. No.
64
Oh,
times
do we
1 divided by
multiply?
3.
Say it
Do we
again.
multiply 64 by 1
64
over
times
3?
1 divided by 3.
Nope. No. Anyone else wanna try? Anyone else wanna try?
64 over 1 times 1 over 3.
Say it again.
64 over 1 times 1 over 3.
Nope. Where's Shanair? Shanair should know how to do this. Shanair. Who else? Chanel. Xavier.
Hello?
Yes, y'all should know how to do this.
Would you put it like over like a square root? Like the square root also. Like, you know what I mean? Put it over like the square root and put it over 3. Like the 3. Or you wouldn't do it like that.
Why would you say that?
I just guess. I'm not
Just
sure.
guessing. Say
Mr.
okay,
Petit?
say it again. Say it again. I don't want to misquote you. Say it again.
Like put 3 the square root over 64.
So cube root.
Yeah, I mean cube root, sorry.
Yeah, she's right. She's right. Very good, Chanel. Excellent. I'm proud of you. The cube root. So this means
Very good.
and don't want to stop because you wasn't even able to answer. But very good.
I tell him
64.
to do excellent, Monty. Do
64.
great.
64 to the power of what? 1 over 3 is actually the cube root. That's just another way of writing the cube root. Okay. So that's gonna be, this actually is equal to the cube root of 64. Now, so Mr. Petit, what do you mean by the cube root? What do you mean by the cube root? What do you mean by cube root? Okay, let me answer. Cube root means what number I can multiply by itself 3 times to get 64. All right, what number I can multiply by itself 3 times to give you 64? That's a loose way of saying it, right?
4.
Say it again.
4.
4. You sure? Is it 4?
Yeah.
Sure.
1 to the 3rd power is what? 1 to the 3rd power is what? 1 times 1 times 1, which gives us what? 1. Do y'all remember cube numbers? I'm sure y'all remember cube numbers.
Yes,
y'all?
sir. For C, it's 4.
2 to the 3rd power is
Yes,
what?
sir.
2 times 2 times 2, which gives us what? Which gives us 8.
8.
3 to the 3rd power is gonna be what? 3
It's 4.
times 3 times 3, which gives us what?
18
27.
or 27.
Because 3 times 3 is 9,
Oh,
and
yes,
then 9
9,
times
9.
3 is 27. Make sense?
Think it's good, yeah.
And then 4 cube, okay, 4 cube is gonna be equal to what? 4 times
Times
what?
4
Times 4
times 4
times 4,
64.
times 4.
which gives us what? 64. Does that make sense to y'all? Let me know if that
Yes,
makes sense.
sir.
So that means that the cube root of 64 is what? Is 4.
3? It's 4?
It's 4. It's 4. All right. Does that make sense? Let me know if that makes sense. Let me know if that makes sense to y'all.
It does.
No, I lost.
You lost? Okay.
Yes, sir.
So this means, okay, so 64 to the power of 1 over 3 means the cube root of 64. That's what it means.
Okay.
Right? So now we have to figure out what number I can multiply by itself 3 times to give me 64. So what number I can multiply by itself 3 times to give me 64.
4.
So we know that 1 multiplied by itself 3 times is 1. 2 multiplied by itself 3 times is 8. 3 multiplied by itself 3 times is 27. But 4 multiplied by itself 3 times is what? Is what?
6.
Therefore, the answer is what? The cube root of 64 is? Therefore, the cube root of 64 is?
4.
4. Does that make sense
4.
to you?
Yes, sir. I understand now.
Understand? Waterfall, do you understand this? Waterfall, do you understand this? Where's Waterfall? Waterfall, can you hear me? Can't really hear from Waterfall. Ariana, do you understand this?
Yes, sir.
Explain how I got 4, please.
Pardon me?
Explain how I got 4. Explain how I got 4.
On which part? This
For
C?
C, yeah.
Hold on. I don't know how to explain it. Okay. Okay, 4 to the 3rd power is 64, and 3 represents the 3rd power, and then when we like do it like 1 over 3, that's basically, I don't know how to explain it, but that basically is explaining that we should find what could give us the 3rd power, the 64, and that would be 4.
So basically, very good try. So basically, what this means, 64 to the power of 1 over 3 means that we're trying to find the cube root of 64. That's how we say it, the cube root, okay? Which means that what number multiplied by itself 3 times gives me 64? And the answer is 4. Because 4 cubed is 64. And that's how we get that. Aiden, Bean, you understand this? Aiden? You understand this, Aiden?
Yes, sir.
Riley, do you understand this?
Yes, sir.
Good. Are we writing this down, or you're just looking at the screen and just not writing
Yes, sir.
stuff down? Are you writing this down? Okay, good.
I'm
Yes,
writing it
sir.
Yes,
down.
sir. Yes, sir.
Good.
Mr. Petite,
Go ahead.
so how would we go about finding the answer? Like just start from 1 and just keep times in until we find a number?
You're supposed to know your cube roots.
What? Oh
Yeah, you're
boy.
supposed, just like how you know your square and square numbers. But if you don't, you have to do just like how I did. Start with 1. I mean, but you don't have to start at 1. You know it's not 1, right? 1 cube is 1, right? You know it's not 2 because 2 cube is 8, right? So maybe you want to start at, maybe just guess. Start off with a good guess, and then see if it is if it is it, and then if it's not it, then you try another number, and then try another number. That's if you don't know your cube numbers. But if you know your cube numbers, then it should be a breeze, all right? And for those of you who are able to use a calculator, you just put it in your calculator. But you're supposed to know the cube roots, like by from your head. Supposed to memorize at least the first 10. Okay, so how are we gonna do this? Antoine says he wants to do this. So we have 5 to the power of 1 over 2. Sorry, 5 to the power of -2 rather. What's that? How are we gonna answer that?
All right, first you want to put 1 over 5 to the power of -2, and then
Wait, say again. 1 over.
1 over 5 to the power of -2.
Is he right, class? He said put 1 over 5 to the -2. Is that correct?
Yes,
No, sir.
Oh,
No, sir.
it's the
No.
Depends on how we doing it. If we just writing
No,
it
sir.
in the beginning and then you say equal 1 over 5 to the power 2 to +2.
Antoine, tell us what you mean. What is it? Just like how I have it, right? That's how you want it, right?
No, it's positive. My bad. I was reading the question.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
Please,
right.
I can show you my
Yeah,
book.
right.
I can show
Yeah,
you my
right.
book.
Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Alea, don't save him. Where's Alea? Don't save him.
My bad, my
Alea,
bad.
do not save him. What are you doing? Work with me, man. All right, so it's gonna be
And then
what?
a negative times a next negative equals a positive could be 5 times 5. And 5 times 5 is 25, so 1 over 25.
Why are we doing negative times a negative is a positive? It's just 5 squared. 5 squared is what? 5 times what?
5.
Very good.
Now
That'll be
equal
equal
to
to what?
1 over 25.
1 over 25. And so 1 over 25, so it's going to be, I'll answer 1 over 25. How many verses got 1 over 25? Let me know if you got that. 1 over 25.
I did.
I did.
I did.
Dwayne, where's Dwayne? Dwayne, can you hear me?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Your mother's concerned if you're participating.
Yes, sir.
You sure you're participating, or you just here just not doing your work?
I was answering it, right? I was answering. See,
Uh-huh.
like I said it wrong. I just never talked again after that.
Okay, but you have to participate. Understand?
Yes, sir.
You have to participate. Have you sent in your notes?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Good. All right, so I want everyone to take a picture of their notes and send them to me via WhatsApp. Anyone was brave enough to change it into a decimal? Anyone was brave enough to change it into a decimal? Anyone? No one? No one changed this into decimal? You'll just leave it as 1 over 25.
Yes, sir.
Miss Morrissey. All right, take a picture of your work and send to me via WhatsApp again. Take a picture of your work and send to me via WhatsApp. If we were to change it to a decimal, what it would be? What would it be?
0.4. 0. Oh my days.
0.04.
0 point what?
0.04.
Very good. 0.04. Very good. All right. Okay, good. right? Okay, so let's move on from this. Let's see if we could do another one.
I'm finished.
You finished? Excellent, excellent. All right, so I think that one was good. Yeah. So what I want to do now is let's go ahead and do this one, which is a good one. I want us to do this together. I need everyone to take a picture of their work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Everyone, please take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. If you are still on this, then I need you to take a screenshot because we're about to move from this. All right. But everyone take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp.
Good day.
1 second.
I had to run all the way to the other building to go take a picture of my work.
Okay, no problem. Thank you for your effort, Cleveland. I know that you have a lot of dedication and heart. I can say that for sure. All right.
Thank you.
All right, so I'm gonna move from this. Let's do another one. Okay. But this one y'all gotta be with me because these are interesting ones. So let's go ahead and blow this up. So here we want to simplify. I want to see how y'all pronounce this, how y'all pronounce these. Anyone want to try with the pronunciation of these? Want to try? How we pronounce it?
Three to the power 0, comma.
All right, thank you. How about B?
A times A times A. Hold on, wait. A times A times
No,
A
no, no,
times
no. Pronunciation, pronunciation. How do you pronounce the question?
A to the power.
A to the power 4 times
A
A.
to the power 4 times 8 to the power 3.
Very good. And then C, how do we pronounce that?
1.5 by the power 2.
Open bracket 1/4 close bracket to the power 2.
Just 1/4 to the power of 2. You ain't gotta mention the brackets. Okay, so with that being said, how are we gonna answer this, right? So we know the first one is easy, right? Because anything raised to the power of 0 is what?
1.
Anything raised to any number raised to the power of 0 is?
1.
I'm only hearing like 3, y'all. I'm not hearing Y Smith. I'm not hearing Sienna Bo. I'm not hearing Davari. I'm not hearing Nathan. I'm not hearing Kylie, neither Jasmine Rose. So let's try this again. What is 3 to the power of 0?
1.
1.
1.
1. So it's gonna be equal to 1.
One.
Because anything to the power of 0 is 1. Yes, Davari, are you there? Hello.
So my mic is I guess my mic was what it called again? Yeah, you can hear me like remember back then when you...
That's not true. You just wasn't answering. All right, so
No sir.
Debria, where's Debria? Where's Debria?
Yes, sir.
What is 3 to the power of 0?
1.
1. Okay, so Danielle Johnson, what is 3 to the power of 0? Danielle Johnson. Where's Danielle? Danielle Johnson, what is 3 to the power of 0?
0.
No. It's right on the screen, Danielle. Danielle, are you paying attention?
Also.
So what are you doing, Danielle? Hello, what are you doing? You have to be paying attention, Daniel. Your mommy is not paying for these classes on there. So you have to be paying attention. You understand me?
Yes, sir.
Let's try this again. What is 3 to the power of 0?
1.
1. How about B? Does anyone have any idea of how to do B?
I think I might know. You add the exponents.
Add. Why would I add this big multiplication sign here?
Because when it's two two numbers with the same base, and it's a when you times in, you add exponents together.
So we have two terms, right, that have the same base. What is the same base here?
A.
A.
Very good. A is the same base. So if we have two terms that have the same base, we add the
Exponents.
powers, right? So that would mean that this is going to be equal to what? It's equal to
E7.
A to the power. A to the power. Boy, y'all like to skip steps. Y'all ready to go? All right, let me fill in my steps because I ain't like smart as y'all. I need all the steps. So A to the power of
Mr.
what?
Petit,
4
we have
plus
to keep the comma.
4. No, I mean the comma is a part of the question. That's, I mean, when I say part of the question, that's how they happen in your exam. So that's, you don't have to write the comma, but that's just how they have it. A to the power of 4 plus what? 4 plus 1, which is going to be what? Equal to A to the power of what? A to the power of what?
That's supposed to be 3, not 1.
Not 1, that's true. Thank you, Miss Cyrus. I don't even know where that one come from. Where that one came from? Oh yeah, I just remember it was a test. I was just testing y'all, make sure.
Yeah, right, Mr. D.
So 4 plus 3 is what?
7.
7.
7.
7.
Like I said, if it have the same base, you add, and you're multiplying for the same base, and you're multiplying on 2, add the powers. Okay.
Mr. Petit, I have a question.
1 second. Danielle Johnson. Where's Danielle? Danielle Johnson, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Are you actually working, or you're not paying attention?
I ain't paying attention.
Say it again.
I said I ain't paying attention.
So why you not paying attention, Danielle? What are you doing that you're not paying attention? Where's Danielle? Danielle, are you there?
Yes, sir.
I don't understand this. This is shocking. What are you doing that you're not paying attention?
Say this is
This don't make sense. You're in
At
class.
least you lie.
That's not the point. You have to be paying attention, Danielle. Danielle, do you hear me?
Yes, sir.
So try this again. We have a to the power of 4 times a to the power of 3. How are we gonna do it?
So you have to add the exponents, a to the power 4 times a to the power 3, and you get a to the power 7.
Good. Danielle, you have to be paying attention in my class. Do you understand me?
Yes, sir.
You have to be paying attention. You can't be doing your own thing. Someone is funding your presence inside my class. And so you can't be wasting their money. Plus, when you don't pay attention, we have to revise it. So you're wasting other people's time. That don't make no sense. All right, so C, what we have for C? I have 1/4 raised to the power of 2.
Mr. Petit,
Mm-hmm.
before you go on, I had a question.
Say it again.
I can ask after.
Yes, after that. So class, how are we gonna do this? 1/4 raised to the power of 2.
1/4 times 1/4.
Say it again.
Converted into like a fraction, and then
Oh,
power
question. Do
2
you like?
over 1
I
and
think
power
you
2.
like put. I think you like put 4 into a whole number. And then put it in, and then do the multiplying thing, like 4. I get the thing.
No.
4 to the power of 2,
No.
like you multiply it.
No.
Convert it into a decimal and then times.
What is it? What is it as a decimal?
0.25 times 0.25.
Okay, you want to do it like that? Okay, interesting.
You can do that as a whole number.
1/16.
1/16. Anyone else?
Wouldn't it be
Yeah,
1/16?
1/16.
Because if you put them if you put them side by side, if you write 1/4 times 1/4, you could multiply across because they have the same denominators.
Okay, so 1/4, thank you, Leah. 1/4, I think Chanel was saying the same thing, right? 1/4 squared means that whatever inside, whatever is being squared, you multiply it twice. So it's gonna be what? 1/4 what?
4 times 1/4.
1/4 times what? Times 1/what?
4.
1/4. So we have 1/4 multiplied by 1/4, which equals 2, right? Again, 1/4 times 1/4, which equals to what? 1 over what? 1/16.
16.
Why? Because 4 times 4 is what?
4 times 4 is 16.
1 times 4 is 16. So 1 times 1 is 1, and 4 times 4 is 16. So the answer is 1/16. 1/16. Does this make sense to y'all? Let me know if that makes sense.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good.
Yes,
Joe,
sir.
Danielle Johnson, are you paying attention?
Or 0.0625.
Where's Danielle Johnson?
Yes, sir.
Are you paying attention?
Yes, sir.
How we got 1/16?
So you multiply 1/4 times 1/4. For the numerator, 1 times 1 equals 1, and for the denominator, 4 times 4 equals 16. So you get 1/16.
Very good. Good stuff. All right. So that's pretty straightforward. I want to do another one. By the way, take a picture of this and send them me via WhatsApp. Anyone who do not understand how I got this, if you do not understand how I got this, let me know, please. But the rest of us, if you do, take a picture of your work and send them me via WhatsApp. Monia Rule, is that Ronald Rule? Ronald, are you there?
Yes, sir.
What's your answer for C?
What?
What's your answer for C? For C?
I didn't really put anything because I just come.
Okay, so the first thing we do is say 1/4 squared, right? And so what is 1/4 squared? That's gonna be what? 1/4 squared is gonna be what? 1/4 times what?
1/4.
Which equals to what?
1/6. I mean 1/16, my bad.
1/16. Do you understand I got this for C?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How about B? So we have a to the 4th power times a to the 3rd power. Same base, so we're gonna add the powers. So it's gonna be what? A to the power of what?
4 plus 3.
And what is 4 plus 3?
7.
It's gonna be a to the power of?
7/7.
To the power of 7.
To the power, my bad.
Then we have 3 to the power of 0, which equals to?
1.
1. Okay. All right, take a picture of this and send it to me via WhatsApp again. Take a picture of this and send it to me via WhatsApp. What we need to do now is what I need to do now is I need to go ahead and move on to the next one. I want to do these sort of questions. These are gonna be nice. I don't know if you all know how to do it, but we're gonna try and tackle it together so that we're gonna be on one accord when we do these. All right.
I had a question, Mr. Petit.
Go ahead. Yes, you mentioned your question for a very long time. Go ahead.
For B, for simplified,
Mm-hmm.
why didn't we do like A times A times A times A and go on? Why we didn't do that? But
So that's
question.
a very good question, Joel. So the thing is with this, the rules of exponents give us a shortcut to do them. So because we know the rules, we know that, let's say for example, you did A times A times A times A. So A 4 times, and you did A 3 times. It still is going to give you a to the 7. So the rules is a shortcut. You don't have to list all them all the way. All you gotta do is add the exponents, and then you'll be good. You understand? So the rules gives us a shortcut. All right.
Yeah.
That makes sense to you?
Yes, sir.
Good. All
Mr.
right.
Petit,
Go ahead.
is there any time where that rule on number C would change with multiplying straight across?
What you mean?
Like once the denominators are the same, we could always, it's always allowed to multiply straight across.
You mean for C or B?
For C.
Well, and when you're multiplying, when you are dealing with two fractions, it doesn't matter if the denominator is the same or not. You always multiply straight across. With multiplication, it doesn't matter the denominator. Okay, you understand that?
Yes, sir.
It only matters the denominator when you're adding or subtracting fractions. But apart from that, it doesn't matter. Okay. So
Yes.
let's go ahead and do this. We have I like this question. I don't know if you all like it, but don't hate on my question. Okay. Math is easy, don't make it hard. So we have 2 to the third power.
Oddness.
We have 2 to the third power.
This black screen.
I know, right? Can't do black screen today. 2 to the third power minus 5 to the fifth power. Sorry, 5 to the power of 0. Multiplied by 3 to the power of -1. Okay, so again, we have 2 to the third power minus 5 to the power of 0 times 3 to the power of -1. And we want to figure out how to do this, right? So how would we do this? How would you all like go ahead and try to
Use oddness first or bedness?
Okay, so like try break down the numbers for us.
try to break down the numbers? What do you mean by that?
Like how 2 is right. I keep forgetting. 2 is
An exponent?
yes sir. And then like we have to like
Meaning like how 2 to the third power be 16. And then 5 with the 0 be 1.
How is 2 to
Then
how is 2 to the third power 16?
Solve the
That
exponent.
is 2 times 2 times 2.
Well, let's try it,
2
right?
times 8.
So
No, sorry, I said sorry.
you mean 8, right?
8, yeah.
I know,
Sorry.
yeah, I know, that's fine. All right, so let's do that. So let's deal with the 2 to the third power. Okay, what is 2 to the third power? That's
8.
one.
8.
2 to the third power.
It's 2 times 2 times 2.
You know what? Let me do this properly. Let me make sure y'all could see this. Okay. So it's gonna be this right now. So it's gonna be 2 to the third power, which equals to what?
2 times 2 times 2.
Times 2 times 2. I mean, know that 2 times 2 is what?
4.
4. Very good. Bring down the
8.
Bring down the 2. 4 times 2 is
8.
4 times 2 is 8. Okay. So 2 to the third power is
8.
8. So that means that this equals to 8 minus class.
Yeah.
What is 5 to the power of 0?
1.
5 to the power of
One.
0 is
1.
Good. Multiplied by 3 to the power of -1. What is 3 to the power of -1? That's what?
1 over 3.
9.
3 to the
1
power
over
of
3.
-1.
1 over 3.
1 over 3. Ralph is saying. Class, anyone wanna try? What is 3 to the power of
1
-1?
over 3 to the power what, 2?
No,
What, 2?
no,
-2?
no. It's only
3. It's just 3 because we have no thing on here.
it's only
We have no exponent.
exactly. It's only 2 because 2 is a part of this, right? So that's why it's going to be 1 over 5 squared, right? That's why. But we don't have 2. We have what?
1.
We have
-1.
1. So it's going to be 1 over what? 3 to the power of what?
1.
The power of 1. Very good. So 1 over 3 to the power of 1 over 3 to the power of 1. Y'all understand how I change this?
Yes,
So 1
sir.
over 3 to the power. No,
No, the last one I do.
you don't. Okay, so so basically,
Only
and then,
got the
and
last
then
piece.
and then if it's 3 to the power of 1, that's just 3.
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah. So basically, if you have 3 to the power of a -1, that's 1/3. That's what that means.
Okay.
And then 4 to the power of a -1 means 1/4.
Okay.
It's the inverse, right? The inverse of 4. Or we could say the multiplicative inverse of 4. 5 to the power of -1 is going to be what?
1/5.
1/5. Similarly, 6 to the power of a -1 is going to be 1/6. Okay. And so on and so on and so on. So that means that 3 to the power of -1 is definitely what? 1/3. That makes sense?
Yes, sir.
And so, good. So, what we're going to do at this point? We're going to say
We're going to take away 1 from 8, which would be
8
7.
minus, no, sorry. Class, what
No.
we do? Remember rules? Remember,
Multiply.
Multiply first.
multiply.
Always
Yeah,
multiply first if we do stuff like that.
because you have to remember, please excuse my day on Sally. PEMDAS or BODMAS for those who learn BODMAS. What do your school teach y'all? BODMAS or PEMDAS?
PEMDAS.
When I took grade 6, one teacher teach me PEMDAS and the other teach me BODMAS.
So which one is it? Which one is most popular?
I
BODMAS or
homeschool.
BODMAS or
PEMDAS.
PEMDAS?
PEMDAS.
BODMAS. So who's a part of the PEMDAS crew? Who's a part of the BODMAS crew?
I don't really care about I don't really care about the crews as long as I get the answer right.
Well, I'm concerned about the crew. I'm a part of the PEMDAS crew. I don't really deal with the BODMAS people. So
What is the BODMAS?
if you're part of the BODMAS, sorry, we are PEMDAS over here. So the I don't even know what does BODMAS even stand for? What?
That's what I was asking, what it stands for, because I only know PEMDAS.
Brackets
and something else.
What? What does O stand for?
That means like exponents.
What does O mean?
Operations like exponents. and stuff.
Operations.
Yeah,
Oh,
operation.
that is so lame, man.
Division.
Division and then
Multiplication.
so they put
Add,
division before
addition.
multiplication and the addition and addition
And
and
subtraction.
I
subtraction.
can like that. It kind of sounds lame.
Yeah, I don't really like it.
But PEMDAS sounds
PEMDAS sound better. Please excuse my dad, Sally. Maybe that's just me
Don't
being
got me
biased.
lost because I don't even know what you're talking about.
Please excuse
my Aunt Sally.
my dear Aunt Sally. Okay, so we're gonna go with.
I agree with you.
How come they divide first?
That's what I'm saying. They're all over the place. So, but my dear BODMAS people, don't be offended. You all are welcome to the PEMDAS crew. Okay, so
I don't mind. Nah, I just chill. Like both subjects ain't good to me.
okay. So the P is for the parentheses. So every time you're doing an operation, you always do parentheses first. If there's no parentheses, then you move on to the exponents. Okay. Exponents would be stuff like 2 to the 3rd power, 5 to the power of 0, stuff like that. After that, multiplication and division are equally weighted. So you do them from left to right as they come. Same thing with addition and subtraction. They are equally weighted. You do them from left to right. But always, you always multiply before you add, and you always divide before you subtract. You always do multiplication division before you do addition and subtraction. And that's why, in this case, we have to multiply before we subtract. You see that, Ms. Morris? We have to multiply before we subtract. Okay? And so we have 1 times 1/3, which is what? What is 1 times 1/3, class?
1/3?
1/3?
1/3, very good. We call that the identity. That's what we call it. All right? So it gives us itself. And so that's going to be...
Mr. Petit,
Mm-hmm.
do we keep the 1 or no?
It's 1/3, right? That's what that is. So now we have 8 minus 1/3. Do y'all know how to subtract these stuff?
But if you say you got him multiply first, why you still have the 8 at the beginning?
Because I multiplied.
Because that's subtraction.
I multiply 1 times 1/3. Didn't I? 1 times 1 over 3?
Yes, sir, I understand that, but I mean, like how you say you always have to multiply first.
Yes.
But I still see you have the 8. That's what I'm asking.
Oh, we just bring down the 8. We never bothered with
Oh.
the 8.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
We never bothered with the 8. The 8 we just bring it down. And we just bring down the subtraction. We didn't bother with this side at all. The only thing we did was 1 times 1 over 3. Does that make sense? Ish.
Yes, sir. I get it.
I got my answer.
Then we have 8 minus 1 over 3. What is 8 minus 1 over 3? It's gonna be what? Do y'all know how to subtract?
7 over 2.
No, definitely not. 8 minus
you'd
1 over
put-
3.
Put 8 over 1.
8 over 1.
1 over
right?
3.
Then you'd have to make
Make them the same. So we put 8 over 1. By the way, I don't want to do this like that. I want to do 8 over 1. Wait. So we put 8 over 1. The denominators are different. So we have to what? Find the lowest common multiple between 1 and 3. What's the lowest common multiple of 1 and 3? That's going to be
3.
what? 3. So that means that 3, we have to do 3 times what? 3 times 1. And then 1 times what?
1.
Then we do 1 times
3.
3. And then we do 8 times
3.
3. Very good. What is 8 times 3? That's going to be what?
24.
24. 24. What is 1 times 3?
3.
3. Very good. Minus 1 times 1 is?
1.
3 times 1 is?
3.
3. Very good. And so we have 24 over 3 minus 1 over 3, which gives us what?
23 over 3. 23 over 3.
23 over 3. Very good. 23 over 3. But I want to change this into a mixed number. So I'm going to divide, right? So let's go ahead and divide. How many times does 3 go into 23?
7.
Yes, that's correct. So 3 goes into 23 7 times. 3 times 7 is what?
21.
21 minus. So 3 minus 1 is what? Is that 2?
2.
Yeah. 2 minus 2 is 0.
0.
So it's going to be what? The whole number is? The whole
7.
number is?
7.
The whole number is 7. Okay.
Then
The numerator is? The numerator
2.
is 2. And the denominator is?
3.
3. So the answer therefore is going to be 7. And what?
2/3.
2 over 3.
And 2 over 3. How many persons had that before me? Anyone had that before me? 7 and 2 over 3.
No, sir.
I did.
I didn't even
No,
understand.
sir. I didn't get
No.
the fractions wrong.
Yeah. So we got 7 and 2 over 3. Do we understand this or y'all need another example?
Can I get a next example?
That's the next example.
Another example? All right.
Yes, sir.
Good. But do y'all understand this one? I mean, okay.
Yeah, I get
Yes,
that.
sir.
Okay. What do you say? Go ahead, Chanel.
How do you know when to do the times 3 times 3 and then times sometimes 1? Because I see sometimes you do it and then sometimes you don't.
We always do it when you are adding or subtracting and the denominators are unlike. So for example, in this case, if I add, let's say I add 8 over 1, right? Multiplied by 1 over 3. Would I do times 3 times 3? Would I do that?
I'm not sure. That's what I was asking.
That's what you're trying to figure out. Okay.
Yes,
I wouldn't do it in this case because we're multiplying. So it's just going to be 8 times 1, which is what? 8. And this is just going to be 3 times 1, which is what?
3.
Which is 3. So it's going to be 8 over 3. Because I'm multiplying, I don't have to change anything. Okay. Same thing is true for division. If I'm doing 8 over 1 divided by 1 over 3, I don't have to change. I don't have to times 3 times 3 times 1 times 1, right? I'm just gonna keep switch flip. I'm gonna keep the 8/1, switch the division sign into a multiplication sign, and it's gonna be 3/1, right? And it's gonna be 8/1 multiplied by 3/1. 8 times 3 is 24/1. That's how I'm gonna divide it. You understand what I'm saying? So for division and for multiplication, we don't do the times 3 times 3. We don't do that. We only do that. Yeah, we only do it with subtract and add, and we only do that when the denominators are different. Okay.
Mr. Petit, why didn't we leave it as 3?
Wait 1 second. I want to know if Shania understand what I'm saying. Shania, did you understand what I'm saying? Where's Shania? Shania, did you understand the different stuff? I don't know. I can't hear it no more. Go ahead, Genesis.
Pardon? I say.
Genesis, sorry, sweetie.
I say why we didn't leave it as 3,
Dave, what is 3?
the 1/3. And you say that equal 3?
Who said that equal 3?
Hey, and that's what you said. You said 1/3 is just 3?
No, I never said that. I said that 3 to the power of a -1 is 1/3. That's what I said, it's 1/3.
Oh, yes, sir.
You understand? You follow? Let's do another one.
Yeah.
Look like y'all need a lot of help with this. So let's do another one. I love this question because this question up like it's nested. It have a lot of stuff into it. Like you have to know how to expand exponents. You have to know your rules of exponents. You have to know how to add and subtract fractions with unlike denominators. So it has a lot of integrated parts. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Pretty good. So let's do another one. Let's do another one. Let's see if we can find another one. Okay, let's do this one. It's gonna be this one. So it's gonna be this guy. Okay. So we have 2/3. Okay. -5 to the power of 0 multiplied by 8 to the power of a -1. So how are we gonna do that, class? Anyone can answer, don't be shy. How are we gonna do this? How are we gonna do this? Don't be shy, folks. We have 2 to the power of 3 minus -5 to the power of 0 multiplied by 8 to the power of a -1. Hello, are we there? Anyone home?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Okay, the first part will be 8
The first part will be 8. How do we get 8?
because 2 to the power of 3.
Good. So there's gonna be, yeah. This is going to be, let me split this.
Mr. Petit,
So we have
I
1
can't
second.
really see the thing
Can't see the
because
top? Can't see the
Yes.
top? Let me bring this down then. Okay. How about down?
Thank you.
Okay, good. So we have 2 to the 3rd power. Okay, so 2 to the 3rd power. So how come some people could see the top and others can't? I don't understand that.
Some people's screens smaller than other people.
I also can't see the bottom and the top very well.
Isn't that like y'all have to zoom out or something like that? Or it's just
I do.
Yeah. Zoom in and
Yeah.
out, right? Does that work?
Pop out picture.
Well, I try to do that and never worked that well.
And then why don't you just press escape? Does that work if you by pressing escape? The escape
I
button.
also have it zoned out.
Okay. I don't know. Hopefully you guys get to the bottom of that because Antoine, I don't need to unmute you. Where's Antoine? Are you
No,
unmuted?
something did that from a long time.
Oh, okay. I shouldn't have unmute you. Should have leave you suffering.
Very cool, Susie.
All right, so we have 2 to the third power. What is 2 to the third power? That's going to be what? 2 times 2
8.
times 2,
8.
which is what?
8.
8. Where's Ivory? Ivory, can you hear me? Where's Ivory? Ivory McKinsey. Ivory, can you hear me? Ivory come faithfully to classes every day, but I don't hear from Ivory. Like, I don't understand. Where's Ivory?
I try to talk a lot.
Yeah, you do, definitely. Yeah, talk too much. Where's Ivory? Ivory, you need to put your answer inside the chat, or let me know that you're here. All right. I need to know that you're here. Where's Ivory? Okay. All right, so we have 2 to the third power. That's 2 times 2 times 2. What is 2 times 2, class? That's gonna be what?
4.
2 times 2 is 4. Very good.
4.
And then 4 times 2 is
8.
8. Very good. What does that mean? That means that 2 to the third power is 2 to the third power is
8.
8.
It's 8. It's 8. Very good. It's 8. Minus. What is 5, class? What is 5 to the power of 0?
1.
What is 5 to the power of 0?
1.
It's gonna be 1.
1.
Okay.
Times 1 over 8.
Where's Sanaya Bo? Where's Sanaya Bo?
Right at 4.
You're not answering me. You're not. I'm not. I'm only hearing like Tiffany and then Joel and Cleveland. You're not answering. So what is 5 to the power of 0? Says
It's 1.
it's 1. Are you understanding things or you're not understanding?
I'm understanding.
Okay, but you have to respond. Not only Ziana, but the rest of you, you're not responding. So I don't know if you all are getting it. I'm only hearing Tiffany, Joel, and Alea, and you know the regulars. So
I'm trying to work it out.
okay. Where's all right, so then we have 8 to the power of -1. What is that? That's gonna be what?
1 over 8.
1
1
over
over 8.
1 over 8. 1 over 8. Good. So what are we gonna do at this point?
We're going to multiply first. I remember that now.
We're gonna multiply. Good. Riley, you ready to put your answer in? Okay. Riley, is that a question? Is that a confident answer or that's
Confident, I think.
you're confident? Well, don't put the question mark then. Where's Ivory? Where's Ivory? Ivory, can you hear me? I'm not hearing from Ivory. Ivory, are you here? Ivory, if you're here, you have to respond either in the chat or with your mic so I can know that you're present. Okay. So what we gonna do, class? What is gonna be? It's gonna be equal to what?
It's going to be
Put on
8 over 1.
Minus 1 over 8.
1 over 8.
It's gonna be 8
Over 1.
Minus 1 over 8.
Minus 1 over 8.
Where do we get 1 over 8 from?
The top.
From the 1 times 1 over
We
8.
multiply 1 times 1 over 8. And 1 over 8, 1 over 8 times 1 is going to be 1 over 8. Okay. So now I have 8 minus 1 over 8. Okay. And what am I gonna do here?
You're going to put 1 underneath that 8.
I'm gonna put 1 underneath the 8 so that I can represent it as a fraction. Good. What is the LCM between 1 and 8? What is the LCM of 1 and 8?
8.
8, very good. What times 1 is 8?
8.
8, very good. Whatever I do to the bottom, I must do to
To
the
the bottom, you do to the top.
I must do the top as well. So it's gonna be multiplied by 8. Let's go on to the right. 8 times what is 8?
1.
1. And then 8 times 1. Whatever we do to the bottom, we must do to the top. So this is gonna be equal to
1.
8 times 8 is what?
64.
64 over 8.
Very good.
And
And
over 8.
And 1 times 8 is?
8.
8. Very good. Minus 1 times 1 is?
1.
1 all over 8 times 1, which is?
8.
8. Very good. Gonna be equal to? What is 64 minus 1? What is 64? What is 64 minus 1?
63.
63. Very good. 63. 63 over what?
8.
Over 8. 63 over 8. That's gonna be equal to, are we done or we still need to change this into
No, sorry, no.
change it
You can
into change
What
it.
was
Let's
it?
go ahead and change it. So it's gonna be equal to, how many times does 8 go into 63?
8 times.
6 times.
How many times does 8 go into 63?
7 times.
7 times.
Yeah, that's right.
7 times. 8 times 7 is what? 8 times 7 is what?
56.
8 times 7 is?
56.
56. Very good. And then we subtract. This is going to be what? 6, 5, 5? Yeah, 5. It's going to be 13. 13 minus 6 is what? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 7. And so what's going to be my whole number?
7.
My whole number is going to be?
7.
My whole number is 7. My numerator is?
7.
7. And my denominator is?
8.
My denominator is 8. So I got 7, right? And 7 over what? Over 8. Okay. How many persons understand how I got this? How many of you understand how I got 7 and 7 over 8?
I do.
How many of you understand how I got it? How many of you understand? How many persons got 7 and 7 over 8 before me? Anyone got it before me?
I did.
I did.
Shavette?
I did.
Okay.
I did.
Ethan? That's good. So we got 7 and 7 over 8. All right. Okay, so let's do a good one. I'm gonna put one on the screen. And then what are we gonna do? Top 10, top 10, top 5?
Top 10. 10.
No, I don't like top 10. Top 10 is a lot of names.
6 or 5.
6 or 5?
Top 10.
Top 10?
Top 10.
Top 10.
10.
Top 10.
Top 10 is too easy. It's too easy to get in the top 10.
Top 5.
It's too
The only
easy to
reason why
get
they
in.
want their name on top 10, the only reason why they want top 10 because they can have their name at least.
Joel, so Joel, you think it's top 5, right? You want to do top 5?
I have no problem with that.
You don't have no problem with that? I like top 5. Let's do top 5. Yes, Tariko?
I was wondering, right? How you get 8, like, on the, hang on,
On what?
on the second example? I say you have 8.
On the second example, I see we have 8. Where is this? This is going to be here?
Yes, sir.
Because 2 to the third power.
Okay.
And so 2 to the third power is what?
4 times, 2 times 2 times 2.
Which gives us what?
8.
That's how I got 8.
Okay.
You understand that, Toriko?
Yes, sir.
Good. All right, so yeah, let's go with top 5. Let's go with top 5. You gotta fight for the top 5. All right, so I'm gonna put a question, and it's gonna be a question similar to this, and I want you all to do the working, and then put your answers inside the chat. We're gonna shout out the top 5, top 5, top 5. Okay, so you gotta work fast. I think we did these ones already. Do I have any more? This one is difficult. I'm not gonna give you a difficult one. We're gonna make it easy. And then we might touch a difficult one, but this one is not, no. All right, so it's gonna be boy. 2 to the third power minus 5 to the power of 0 multiplied by 6 to the power of -1. All right, that's the question. Let's go. First one to put in first five. Try to be a part of the first 5 to put your answer inside the chat. You're gonna show all working, but try to be a part of the top 5 to put your answer inside the chat. Ronald Rule already have his answer in the chat. I don't understand how. Gosh. Show all working. I need it as a mixed number, Ethan. I need that as a mixed number. I don't want no improper fraction. I need a mixed number. Okay. All right. Once you finish with your work, I need you to take a picture of it and send it to me via WhatsApp. Everyone take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Ralph, you know better than that. I want my answer as a mixed number, not a proper fraction. All right. This is still up for grabs. I only see like 2 persons who actually got it. So, okay, interesting. All right, let's go top 5. Try to be a part of the top 5. Crimson.
They won't even make it.
Yippee.
Crimson, just don't worry about it. Just try to.
That's all I know I did wrong.
Trinity, just
Petit, you get it?
what's her name? Is Empress. Empress. Don't worry about the top 5 no more. That ain't even important in life.
I get it, Mr. Petit.
Wow.
Mr.
You
Petit,
try.
Mr. Petit.
Put my
Trinity.
time and effort in.
Empress, just focus on getting the question right. Don't even focus on top 5 at this point.
You could too. Get it.
Kaino,
Go
I
with it.
said I want my answer as a mixed number, not as an improper fraction.
Yippee.
I want my answer as a mixed number. Amia, Micah,
Mr. Petit,
go ahead.
for the exam, we have to put it inside a mixed fraction or improper.
Well, for the exam, what matters is that it's in simplified form. So you could have stopped at, in this case, you could have stopped at 63/8 because it's simplified. But I want it as a mixed number. But you could stop right now. Once it's simplified, once it's a completely simplified thing, it's fine.
Did I get it right?
All right, so we're gonna see right now. Class, what did y'all get for this third one? What y'all got? What y'all answers?
7.
7 and
7,
1.
5 over 6.
7.
5 over 6.
Yeah,
How many persons got 7 and 5 over 6?
I did.
I did. I was one of the first people to do it.
All right. Empress, stop lying.
I did, Mr. Petit.
No, you got 47 over.
And then I went and correct my answer after you told me it was wrong. Look again. Look again.
Let me see. Wait,
Mr.
wait.
Petit, please
wait.
tell me I'm last.
All right, yeah. Okay. All right, Empress. Okay, I'll give it to you.
Mr. Petit, did I come last?
Dead last.
Bruh.
Dead last.
Imagine.
I got 7 and 1 over 2.
You
All
think
right.
it's
7 and 1 over 2?
Yes, sir.
That is not right. That Malik. There comes a time. All right. All right, let's go ahead and answer it together. 7 5 over 6. Is that even the correct answer? Who knows? We'll see. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is we have 2 to the third power, right? We're going to express that. We're gonna simplify that, right? 2 to the third power. Come on, you keep on mistyping or you just getting the questions wrong? What is that? Let's be honest. It's Kamani. 2 times. We have 2 to
That's
the,
8.
we have 2 to the third power. What is 2 to the third power, class? What is 2 to the
8.
third power?
8.
It's gonna
8.
be 2 times what?
2 times 2 times 2.
Times 2. Very good. And this is gonna be, what is 2 times 2? That's gonna be what?
4.
4. Multiplied by what? Multiplied by 2. Class, what is 4 times 2? 4 times 2 is what? 4 times 2
8.
is 8. Very good. 8. 8. Very good. So the answer here is going to be, this is going to be equal to 8. Very good. 8. What is 5 to the power of 0?
1.
5 to the power of
1.
0 is what? 1.
1.
Very good. Multiplied by 6 to the power of -1 is going to be what?
1 over 6.
1 over 6. 1 over 6. 1 over 6. Very good. Okay, so we have 1 over 6. And then it's going to be equal to, class, are we going to do multiply or subtract first?
Multiply first.
Multiply.
So we have 8 minus, what is 1 times 1 over 6? It's going to be what?
1 over 6.
1 over 6. Very good. 1 over 6. Okay. And then we're going to do at this point, we're going to,
Now I see where I went wrong. Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna
this way
put
went wrong.
8 over 1.
8 over 1. Very good. 8 over 1.
I did regular multiplication instead of subtracting.
What you mean?
Like I was looking at the questions before and then I look at my work
Uh-huh.
and I realized that, like, for example, the 64 minus 1,
Mhm.
I like multiply the, I would have multiplied the 64 by 1 and get 64 over, yeah.
Oh, be
Now I realize
careful.
where I went wrong.
Yeah, definitely. But it's over what? Over 1? What is the LCM between 1 and 6?
6.
6. Very good. Multiply this by what? 6. 6 times what? Times
1.
times 1. Very good. Multiply by 1. It's going to be equal to, it's going to be equal to what? It's going to be equal to, what is 8 times 6?
48.
8 times 6 is
48.
48. 48. Very good.
Over 6.
Over 6. Very good. Minus 1 times 1 is
1.
1 all over 6 times 1 is
6.
6. 48 minus 1 is going to be what?
47.
47 over 6. Who at least got 47 over 6?
I did.
Who at
I
least
did.
got 47
I
over
did.
6? Okay.
Me, and you told me it was wrong.
I did.
Did I?
I
Me?
got
Me?
Yes, you did.
I would never. Why would I do that?
Wow. Okay. See, I'm pressing charges.
Gaslighting. Oh my gosh.
And plus, you have it on recordings too, so that's an extra criminal charge because now
Wow.
that
Wow.
All this money coming in.
Wow.
Cleveland's
Wow.
supposed to be your friend.
I get your back,
Wow.
Mr. Petit.
I
Don't
need
worry
this
about
money.
that.
All
You're
right.
a
Don't worry, Joel,
liar.
you
I
getting
get your back,
arrested too.
Mr. Petit. Don't worry
That's
about
what
it.
I confused, but I get your back.
All right. Thank you, Antoine. All right. So we have 47 over 6. What is going to be? How many
that
times
video
does,
ain't gonna be fake though.
how many times does 6 go into 47? Let's do
7
this.
times.
Wait, this is going to be, let me, okay, this is say 6 into 47. All right. How many times does 6 go into 47? I'll say 7.
7.
Yeah, 7 times. Why? Because 6 times 7 is what?
42.
42. Very good. And then 47 minus 42 is what? 7
Three.
minus 2 is 7 minus 2 is
Oh, 5.
5, yeah. So the whole number, right? The whole number in this case is going to be, 7. The numerator is going to be
5.
5. The denominator is 6.
6.
So it's equal to 7
over 5, 6.
and 5 over 6. How many persons got that? 7 and 5 over 6. Let me know if
I
you got
did.
that.
I did.
7
I
and
did.
5
I
over
did.
6.
I
I
could
did.
call top
I
5.
did.
7 and 6. Okay, good.
You call top 5 now.
Didn't make it.
I
I
have to
already
redo mine.
got to redo it. That's fine. The key is that we understand it. All right. I think we need to redeem ourselves. Do we need another one to redeem ourselves? Make sure we.
Yeah. Yeah.
Please, and thank
2 times in a row. Let's go.
All right. Okay. Another one. All
Come on,
right.
Mr. B, you say top 5 first.
I already said the top 5. The top 5 was, and I repeat, the top 5 was
I don't even try because he's showing too fast.
Shanair, Alea, Sienna Bow, Ethan Smith, and Riley. Is that 5? I think that's 5. Yeah.
Mr. Petit, one question.
Uh-huh.
Who come like last, like super last, or everyone?
You.
Next question, please.
You walk into that
He,
wall.
he walk. He literally walk. He literally just
He
walk.
walked in and the door closed behind him.
All right, let's go ahead and do this one. This is going to be, okay, so, all right, so y'all have another opportunity to be a part of the top 5. Or should I do? Or should I do 10? Let me do top 10. Should I do top 10?
No. Top 5. Top 5.
Leave it at top 5. Leave it at top
No,
5.
top 10,
Top
at
10,
least
top
other people may have a chance.
All right, we could do top 10.
I got mouse and keyboard.
We could do top 10. Now, top 10, y'all better be
Oh
a
my
part of
gosh,
top
I look
10.
away in the fucking black screen.
Top
Mr.
10.
Petit, I see
Yeah.
the black screen. My sister asked if it's a special occasion.
It is. Special occasion. All right, so it's gonna be, I better get this. 3 to the power of 3. So everybody got this one wrong. Minus 7 to the power of 0. Only the paranoid survive. Multiplied by 2 to the power of -1. I should have some background music. Like dun 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 dun.
Oh my gosh, it reminds me of Batman and I'm scared.
Oh, do some British like music or something like the old British music.
No, Joel. No.
We should go dun. Yeah.
Yes. I need to add that. I
Mr.
have
Petit,
to.
you try.
I should. Yes, I will. Next time. Yes, I should.
That'll stress me out.
Say it again.
Why the black screen?
Because this is a momentous occasion. We're trying to figure out.
You couldn't give us the white screen.
No.
No, I'm trying to kill
Yeah,
us.
ready in the chat.
Yeah, answer ready in the
Okay, do it
chat.
too.
Oh, wow. Where's Kamani?
Yeah, I'm trying to chat, Mr. Petit.
Where's Kamani? Kamani,
See
are
my
you there?
in the chat now, Mr. Petit. If I get this wrong,
Wow. I must admit, y'all are fast with this. Gee.
I something they got a portable logo.
A boy telling you something. Gosh. All right. Top. We doing top 5, right? Top 5?
Yes, we do.
No, Mr. Petit, remember we're doing top,
Top
10.
10.
Top 10.
Remember, Mr. Petit, yeah.
Top 5.
All right. Top 10. Alea, how you drop that low?
I'm in top 10. I know.
I'm sorry, I got distracted.
Wow. Man, Alea, man, come on. We depend on you. We need you. All right. Are y'all done?
Yes, sir, I'm done.
You finish?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
minute.
Laura, the answers are rolling in. Okay. Some persons have the chance to be a part of the top 10 and an elite crew.
Mhm.
In a part of elite company. We call them the top 1%. Okay, remember class, I want it as a what? I want it as a
Mixed action.
mixed number. Mixed number. All right. I want it as a mixed number. So make sure you have it as a mixed number. Okay. So we have 3 to the power of 3 minus 7 to the power of 0 times 10, sorry, times 2 to the power of -1. All right. Again, we have 3 to the power of 3 minus 7 to the power of 0 multiplied by 2 to the power of -1. Okay. And so that's how we're gonna do that one. All right, so I want to know what is the answer that y'all got?
I can tell you.
26 and a half.
26 and a half.
26 and 1.
Say it again.
I got
26
26 and 1 over 2.
And 1.5.
How many persons got 26 and a half? How many persons got that? 26 and a half.
Me, I got 26.
Wow.
Excellent.
Excellent. Excellent. If you got 26, if you got 26 and a half, I am proud of you.
My cookie, thanks.
Yeah, you deserve a virtual cookie. Very good. Now that we got all of the participation trophy out the way, let's go ahead to the top 10. That's good. Participation trophy.
I don't even want to talk about them.
If
All
I'm
right.
in a win, I will literally call off the charges. I ain't gonna lie.
All right. First person. Yeah, who think is the person? Who think is the first person?
Me, I lie. I type very slow. Never mind.
First person is. I like how the first person always just quiet. Just quiet. They just quiet. They don't
Just to
they
ruin
don't-
the party.
They don't make no noise. They don't have no intro. They barely is answer. The first person just quiet. I don't even know if y'all know if you even recognize this name. Riley. Riley is the first one. She
I
just
didn't even know we had a
she's-
Riley
I
in the
know.
class.
Never learned. I heard the
I
name
know, right?
before.
Riley
I
just
heard the name
quietly.
before.
Riley just quietly.
Really, it's okay. Enjoy.
Riley just quietly
Took the cookie.
took the cookie. She just took it. Okay. Riley, Empress,
Second the best, first the worst.
Tiara Wallace. Very good. Shanair, Nathan, Alea, Sienna Bow, Crimson Clark, you made it? Wow.
The first is not the best, and how? So
Wow.
I guess the goal is not supposed to exist in the.
And then Jada, Aiden Bean, and then Y Smith, Yelisi Smith. Very good. You all did a very good job. The rest of us, we tried. All right, so let's go ahead and answer this properly. So we say 3 to the third power. So how y'all manage with 3 to the third power? What did y'all do with that?
3 times
3 times 3 times 3.
Mm-hmm.
Wait.
So 3 to the third power is 3. So 3 to the third power equals 2. 3 times 3 times what?
3.
Times 3. Very good. We say 3 times 3, which gives us what?
9.
9. Very good. Multiplied by
3.
3. Very good. So we
Gives you
multiply 9.
27.
Right? It's going to be equal to 9 times 3 is what?
27.
27. Very good. And so that means that 3 to the third power is what?
27.
3 to the third power is definitely 27. Okay, so you have 27. minus
away 1.
7 to the power of 0 is what?
1.
1, very good. Good. Multiplied by 2 to the power of -1, which is what?
1 over 2.
1
So
over
that's a
2.
half.
Very good, that's a half, right? Next. We have, we're gonna do that. 1 times 1 over 2 is what? It's gonna be equal to 27.
27
Um,
over 1.
minus 1 times 1 over 2 is what?
1/2.
1 over 2, very good. All over what?
1.
All over 1, very good. And then what are we gonna do at this point?
We're
Multiply.
gonna see what number we're gonna, yes.
Yeah, multiply by
2.
Multiply by
2.
2. We have to multiply by what?
1.
1, very good. Multiply by
1.
1, very good. So it's gonna be equal to
54
what is
over 2.
27 times 2? That's what?
54.
54. Is that so?
54.
Yeah, 54. 54 over
2.
54 over 2. Very good. Minus
1/2.
1 over 2. Very good. And so we have 54 minus 1, which is what?
53 over 2.
53 over 2. Very good. 53 over 2. And then we have to say how many
See how
times
much 2
does,
can go into 53.
very good. See how many times 2 go into 53.
And it could go 26 times.
2 goes into, oh, y'all had a hard one. 2 goes into 5.
No, it wasn't hard. Because when you think about it, 2
Uh-huh.
into 50 is like 25, and then you have the 3
Yeah,
left over.
that is
So
true.
that wasn't hard.
That is true when you think of it. 2 into 5 is going to be twice. 2
Mhm.
times 2 is 4. And then 5 minus 1. 5 minus 4 is what?
1,
1. Very good. Bring down the
3,
3. How many times does 2 go into 13?
6,
6. Very good. 2 times 6 is what?
12.
12. And then we do 13 minus 2 is what? 13 minus 12 is
1.
1. And so the whole number is
26.
26. Right, whole number 26. The numerator is
1.
1. And the denominator is what?
2.
Denominator is 2. So the answer is 7.
26.5.
I'm sorry.
I mean, yeah, 7
No, that's not right.
over half.
26 rather. So
Yeah, so I was gonna say
Excuse me,
26.
Smitty.
yeah.
I did just put the decimal in the odd 0.
26, you put a decimal out. That's what you mean. Oh, you mean 0.5?
Yes, that's 26.5.
Yeah. When you do mixed numbers, you don't put the decimal point. You just
So just leave it.
leave the remainder. The remainder. All right. In this case, the remainder is 1. All right. So the answer is 26 and 1 over 2. How many persons got that? Let me know if you got that.
I did.
26 and 1 over 2.
I
Anyone
did.
else got that? 26 and 1 over 2.
I did, but mine was much shorter.
What you did? How you got it shorter?
This might be wrong. Maybe that's why, and I just happened to get it right. But I said, 3 squared minus 7 to the power of 0 times 2 over -1. And I said not 2 over 2 to the power of -1. And I said 27 minus 1, that's 26. And then I didn't change and I know the 2 to the power of -1 is 1/2. So 1 over
Ooh,
2.
yeah, no.
Yeah.
No,
And it
no,
was
no,
it's
no,
either good
no.
or bad. We find a short way.
Yeah, yeah, definitely not. That's a coincidence. What a coincidence, right? What a coincidence. All right, so I think that's good. Very good, Zion. Zion posted his whole working. Where's Zion Davis? Oh, shout out Zion Davis.
Yes, sir.
Very good. You post your whole working. Pretty good. Pretty good. All right. Let's move on from this. Do we understand this or no? Let me know if y'all understand this. Get a good grasp of this. Let me know, please.
I do.
Yes.
Right. The rest
Yes,
of us,
sir.
do we understand this? Let me know, please, if y'all understand
Yes,
this.
sir.
Yes, I did.
Yes,
I
sir.
did.
Sir.
I could do that one with ease.
Okay, that's perfect. All right. Like I said, math is easy. Don't make it hard. Clear drawings. I don't know why people struggle with math. Math is the easiest subject in the world.
But you said that mathematics is the queen of all science. So if
She is
if
the
it's science,
queen. She is the
so wait a
queen.
minute though. But if it's the queen of all science, then that means that people are just failing in science and not mathematics.
Hmm.
Mathematics is an entire cinema.
Are you applying this statement to college level math as well?
All math is easy. All
No.
math is easy.
People have different areas of intelligence. Some people's areas just maybe not math.
Just not mathy.
Well, you could give me maths any day and keep English.
Really?
Yes.
How many people love English over math?
Me.
English over math.
Mathematics for
I
life.
now actually really like math because of this class.
That's good.
I
How
know.
about math over English? Math over English.
Yes, maths any day.
Math.
Yep.
Wow.
That's all day, every day.
Wow. Math over English. I thought y'all say English over math. What's your favorite subject, Dan?
Over math.
What's
Health
your
My
science.
favorite subject is
Art.
math.
Art.
Art? Come on. Art don't count, man. Come on.
My favorite
Well, some
subject
people
My favorite
is
subject is
science.
lunchtime.
And then
The
religious
science,
studies.
Lunchtime. Mother said.
social
Yes, then
studies,
religious
or
studies.
maths.
No.
We doing health science now.
Not yet.
Health
Not yet.
science.
Health
Comprehension.
science. Comprehension. Okay.
It's
Interesting.
my favorite subject is
Philosophy.
lunchtime. Lunchtime they got all
That ain't a
different
subject.
varieties of my favorite subjects.
That's a good one. I ain't gonna lie, lunchtime has to be it though. I ain't gonna lie, lunchtime.
Lunchtime is not a subject.
Lunchtime has to be it.
Lunchtime is my
Bedtime,
subject then.
Mr.
Since y'all
Petit.
don't claim
Exactly.
lunchtime.
I know, right?
I'm
Shoot.
missing out bedtime.
Bedtime, eh?
Petit.
Oh my goodness, yes, bedtime. How could we miss a bedtime? Yes.
Do you teach college level math? Because I think you need to come to the school, please.
I do, but why would I do that?
Because I don't know if I got like the next teacher.
I mean, you will.
You'd get paid more in
You
real
will.
school.
You will. So this is gonna be 3 to the power of -2. I love this class. This class is great. It's gonna be 81 to the power of 1/2. Boy, it's interesting. So you have 3 to the power of -2 times 81 to the power of 1/2. How are you gonna do that? Yeah. 3 to the power of -2 times 81 to the power of 1/2. Anyone want to try?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
3 to the power of -2 turns into 1/3 to the power of 2. And then that would become 1/3.
No, not 1/3.
I mean, 1/6? No,
No,
1/9.
Yes.
1/9.
Yes, 1/9.
And then you have to get the cube root of 80.
Is it a cube root?
9.
It's not the cube root.
The square root.
The square root.
Square root.
Because 1/3 is cube root.
Oh.
Yeah. You see what I'm saying? So let's do it step by step. So we have 3 to the power of -2. So that's going to be 3 to the power of -2. That's going to be equal to what? 1 over
3.
3 what? Squared. Right? And it's going to be equal to what is 3 squared?
9.
3 times 3. I think I taken too much space here. It's going to be equal to 1 over 3 squared. It's going to be equal to 1 over 3 times what? 3 times 3. Very good. It's going to be equal to
9.
1 over 9.
1 over 9. Very good. Okay, 1 over 9, which is equal to. So let me go ahead and move all this. So this is 3 to the power of -2 multiplied by 81 to the power of 1/2. It's going to be equal to 3 to the power of -2 is going to be what? 1 over
9.
1 over 9 multiplied by, now we have 81 to the power of 1/2, which is equal to what? The square root of 81.
1.
Do
What
we
is-
put a 2 outside there?
No. You mean, oh, you mean like this?
Yes.
That's a good question. You can, but it means the same thing. Right? This
The
means
square root of 1 is 9.
and then now we have the
9.
square root of 81 is what?
9.
9.
9. Why is the square root of 81 9?
Because
9
9 times 9
Because
is
9 times 9
81.
is 81.
Very good, because 9 times 9 is 81. So it's going to be 9, right? Okay, so we're going to do at this point.
You put 9 over 1 and then
1.
Put 9 over 1. Very good. Put 9 over 1. And then what we do at this point?
multiply.
Multiply.
But first, find the same denominators.
Ah, great. Do we find the same denominators when we're multiplying?
No, so
no.
you
no,
add
no.
and then subtracting.
Thank you. So Joel, we still gonna find the LCM?
No, sir.
Very good. So it's gonna be what? 1 times 9,
9.
and then 9 times 1 is
1.
equal to 1 times 9 is?
That's just 9 over 9.
Yeah,
9.
9. And 9 times 1 is?
9.
9. And 9 over 9 is?
1.
1.
1.
So the answer is 1. Okay.
Wow, all that whole big
All
number.
the whole thing, just 1. All that really round the rules.
One of the smallest numbers and one of the most compact questions.
I know, right? So it's 1. All right. So that's how we got it. Okay. Any questions on?
I need a next one like that. I need a next one like that.
You need a next one like this?
Next one.
Yeah, yeah, with the big number and it just like that.
Just like this? Okay.
Mr. Petit,
That's it.
how we get 1 again?
Because 9 over 9 is 1. 9 divided by 9 is 1.
Oh, we divided. Okay.
Yeah, because this is division. That's a good question. We divide it. Amaya Simon, do you understand this or no?
Yes, sir.
Class, take a picture of this and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of this and send it to me via WhatsApp. Danaj Moss, where's Danaj? Danaj,
Yes. Yes, sir.
have you sent in your work?
Which one? You mean the one that's on the screen right now?
Previously, the work previously. Have you sent in the work so far?
Oh, yes, sir. I sent it on my words.
Okay, good. And Asia, where's Asia?
Yes, sir.
Have you sent in your work?
Not at the moment. I just came back on. I'm trying to finish writing it.
Okay. And Deja, where's Deja? Deja, have you sent in your work?
Good night. Yes, sir. I'm gonna send it now.
There's another Deja, Deja Bar. Have you sent in your work? Where's Deja? And Travanti, where's Travanti? Travanti?
Yes, sir.
Travanti, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Have you sent in your work yet?
I just sent it.
Okay. And Danielle Johnson, where's Danielle Johnson? Where's Danielle Johnson? Christian Wilson, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Have you sent in your work?
Not at the moment. I will get my phone.
How about the ones previously? Have you sent it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And Malia DeVoe. Where's Malia?
Yes, sir.
Malia DeVoe, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Have you sent in your work?
I'm sending it right now.
Okay. And Tayden Johnson, where's Tayden Johnson? Where's Tayden Johnson? Tayden, can you hear me? Tayden, can you hear me? Tayden
Yes, sir.
Johnson.
I just
Have you sent in your work?
no, not yet.
What are you waiting on? How about the previous ones? Have you sent in the work?
Oh yes, but I had to do something in between, so I wasn't able to get all of it.
Okay, so you have to be paying attention and send your work, okay?
No, I actually did have to do something.
Okay,
I'll try and get the notes next time.
okay. And waterfall, have you sent in your work? There's waterfall.
No, sir, I'm still writing it.
All right, so let's move on from this. Okay. Again, let's move on to this. Okay, so y'all say y'all need another example. So let's do another one, another example on this one. This is not difficult. So let me go ahead and do another one. So all you need to remember for this one is that 81 to the power of a half is the square root, okay? The square root. So let's go ahead and do another one. Calculate the value of, say we have 4 to the power of -2 multiplied by multiplied by 49 to the power of a half. Okay. So we have 4 to the power of -2 multiplied by 49 to the power of a half. Okay. How are we gonna do that? Anyone can answer, don't be shy. How are we gonna do this? We have 4 to the power of -2 multiplied by 49 to the power of a half. What's gonna be? Hello? What's it gonna be? Let me ask. Tania? Where's Tania? Tania? Tania, can you hear me? Where's Tania? Can I from Tania? Patrick, where's Patrick?
Yes, I'm right there.
Okay. How are we gonna get this one?
Okay, so you can take away 4 from 2.
Okay.
Then times. Okay, so when it has like a half on top of it, I never really learned that. So like, what do you do for that when it has like the half on top of it?
We just did an example of that. Were you paying attention?
Yes, sir, but I didn't really understand it.
No, if you didn't understand, you have to say you don't understand it, Patrick. You understand me?
Yes, sir.
If you do not understand, you have to tell me you don't understand. And I always ask if anyone understands or not. All right, so you have to be paying attention, and if you have a question, don't be shy to answer, to ask your question, okay?
Yes, sir.
So 4 to the power of -2, let's do that. 4 to the power of -2. Okay. There's gonna be 4 to the power of -2, which gives us what? It's gonna be equal to what? 1 and what?
1 and
4 what?
And 4 squared.
And 4 squared.
No.
Right? That's correct. 1 and 4 squared. What is 4 squared though?
4 squared would be 8.
What is 4 squared?
No, 4 squared would be 16.
Very good. 4 squared is 4 times 4, which is gonna be equal to what?
16.
1 over?
1 over 16.
1 over 16. Very good. Good. And so now we have 49 to the power of a half. It's going to be 49 to the power of a half. It's going to be equal to class. What does this mean? What does 49 to the power of a half mean? What does that
We need
mean?
to find the square root.
What does this mean?
Find the
We
square
need to
root.
find the square root.
Find the square root. Find the square root. That means what? The square root of
49.
What? The square root
49.
of 49. That's what this means. This means the square root of 49. Okay. So 49 to the power of a half means the square root of 49. What is the square root of 49?
7.
That's 7.
7.
That's 7.
It's
Why? Why?
Because
Because 7 times 7
7
is
times 7 is
49.
49.
Very good, because 7 times 7 is 49. Do you understand that so far, Patrick? Patrick,
Yes, sir.
you understand
Yes,
that?
I understand.
Okay, so now let's go ahead and plug and chug. So we're gonna say 4 to the power of -2 is what? 1 over what? 1 over?
1 over 4 squared.
1 over 16. Right?
Oh.
Right?
1 over 16.
Which we just got that, right?
Yes, sir.
And then it's gonna be multiplied by what is 49 to the power of a half?
1 over 7.
That's gonna be what?
7 over 1.
Just 7, right? Because we just figured that that's the square root of 49, right? So this
Yes,
is
sir.
gonna be the square root of, if you want to write that step, the square root of 49, okay? And it's gonna be equal to 1 over 16 multiplied by, what is the square root of 49?
7.
7. What are you gonna do at this point?
Put it over 1.
Put the 7 over 1, very good. Put the 7 over 1. And so we have 1 times 7 and 16 times 1, which is gonna be equal to what?
16 times 1 is 7. 16 times 1 is 16. 1 times 7 is 7.
Say it again.
16 times 1 is 16, and 1 times 7 is 7.
Very good. So it's gonna be 16 over what? Sorry, 7 over what?
16.
Very good. Class, do you all understand how I got 7 over 16? Again, class, do you all understand how I got 7 over 16?
That's the final answer.
That is the final answer. It cannot be simplified further. Do you all understand how I got 7 over 16? Let me know, please.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. How many persons got 7 over 16 before me?
I did.
Before me.
Same.
Me.
Okay. That's good. Aiden Bean, you understand how I got this? And Shavarian, you understand how I got this?
Yes, sir.
How about you? Durante Smith, where's Durante? Durante, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand how I got this?
What?
7 over 16. You understand how I got 7 over 16?
Yes, sir. No, sir.
Say it again.
No, sir.
No? Okay, so let me explain it to you.
No, sir.
So what we did, right? We said 4 to the power of -2, which gives us what, Durante? 1 over what?
1 over 4 to the power 2.
Thank you. What is 4 to the power of 2? That is what? 4 times what?
4.
Very good. What is 4 times 4?
16.
So that's 1 over 16, right?
Yes, sir.
Then what I have 49 to the power of a half, which means the square root of 49. And what is the square root of 49? That's what?
7.
Because 7 times 7 is 49. Now all we do at this point, we say 4 to the power of -2, which is what? 1 over
16.
like we got in this point, right? That's 1 over 16. Multiplied by the square root of what?
49.
49, good. And what do we say is the square root of 49?
7.
Good. Then we multiply. What is 1 times 7? That's going to give us what?
7.
And what's 16 times 1?
16.
So it's going to be 7 over?
16.
Very good, 7 over 16. And that's how we got that answer, all right? Okay, class, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. Again, take a picture of your work and send it to me via WhatsApp. We have to move on to health science and general science. Health science first and then general science after that. If you're not doing health science or general science and you've already sent in your work, you can leave and I'll see you on, what this will be, I'll see you on tomorrow. But for those of us who are doing health science or general science, we have to stay back for that. Again, we're doing health science, general science right now. All right. Health in general. Let's go.
Good night, Mr. Victor.
Good night.
Good night.
Good night. Good night. Good night. Good night.
Mr. Petit, can you go to the first 2 slides, please?
The first 2 slides. Okay, no problem, I can. Are we done with this? Let me know, please, if you're done with this. Let me know.
Yes,
Good.
sir.
You're done.
Yes, sir.
This is the previous one.
Yes, sir.
You say you mean the very first 2 slides or just the previous 2? Genesis. Now I can't hear Genesis anymore. Okay, so let's go ahead and answer these questions. So what I want us to do is, all right, so for health science, should we do a quiz or should we just write notes and
We can get a quiz.
Quiz.
y'all want a quiz for health science?
Mr. Petit,
I want a quiz for general science.
can you go back again so I can get a picture, please?
Okay, no problem. I was going back. I didn't hear you. You mean the previous 2, right?
The first 2.
The very first 2. So the very first 2 would be this one
1 minute.
and this one. All right, yes. Are we gonna do some notes today or y'all wanna do a quiz on like a past paper?
No.
Is the quiz gonna be on what you teach?
Thank you.
Say it again.
Is the quiz gonna be what you taught the last 2 weeks ago?
No, the quiz is just gonna be what we do today.
Oh, okay. Once it's because, like I said, still waiting on the notes for the last 2
Yes,
weeks.
yes. I haven't forgotten. Just today,
Okay.
today was extremely busy. I couldn't get to that. But yeah, so
Okay, we could do notes and then the quiz.
okay.
I'm literally gonna stop heading up my books now because it seems like anytime when I head up one of my side,
Say it again.
but it's Tuesday, but it's Thursday though. It's not English language, it's science.
It is science. Yes. Who said English?
Wait, hold
But I
on.
don't know the
He
people
said,
name.
hold on. Did he just say that we're not doing notes tonight?
I'm asking y'all. It depends on what y'all say.
No, we could do notes.
No, just quiz.
Afterwards.
Notes.
Just quiz, just quiz.
Notes
Just
and
the
quiz
quiz.
after.
If we do the quiz, there's no notes. We just go straight into the quiz.
We could do the
Quiz,
notes.
quiz.
The quizzes are a past paper. So the quiz is a past paper question. It's gonna be yeah, it's past paper. I don't think we've done 2021. Have we? Yes, we have. Okay, so have we
Not
done
1985?
No, we ain't gone that far.
Ah, shoot.
We ain't
That would have been real legendary if we could have been able to answer the questions if that was a past paper from 1985.
1985. Wow. I wasn't even 1985.
Old is gold.
I know, right? All right, so this is going to be, let's see. I wonder if we have done, I don't think we have done this. Okay, y'all have not done this. Apparently, yep, y'all have not done this. All right. Nope, we have not done this. This is what, yeah, nope, you haven't. All right, so I want us to do this. I want us to actually do this. So the way how it works is that I'm going to put the quiz in the chat. And as I do them, please follow instructions. I'm going to put the quiz in the chat. Then I want you to go on the quiz. And as I am answering the questions, you are going to answer them with me so that when we finish the quiz, everyone can finish it together and submit it. All right? Does that make sense? Do y'all understand the instructions?
Yes, sir.
Do y'all understand the instructions? Let me know, please.
Yes, sir.
So
Yeah.
let me repeat myself. I'm going to put the quiz in the chat. The quiz is inside the chat already as well. So once you start the quiz, put started in the chat. Again, once you started the quiz, please put started in the chat.
Excuse me, please.
Yes.
Did I write this question? Does this look like how I write when they write on a piece of paper with no lines?
Yes, I don't know why I let you write this question. Again, once you start the quiz, please put started in the chat. We are going to do the quiz together. So it's out of 40.
Yeah, it's very round shaped indeed.
It's out of 40, so I want us to do this together, all right? So, okay. All right, so we're gonna do this together. The goal is to get above, you wanna get, it's out of 40, so let's try to at least get to 35. But you're supposed to get 100 because I'm gonna be giving you the answer, so. Someone said send the quiz again. Do I need to send the quiz again? Do I need to send the quiz again? Let me send it again, all right? So we're gonna start this quiz, okay? Can y'all see my screen? Can you see my screen? Let me know if you can see my screen. So we're gonna be doing this quiz. It's gonna be 40 questions. 40. It's a lot, right? So we can't be dilly-dallying on one question. We have to move with pace. All right. Give me 1 second, class. 1 second. All right now. All right. Are we ready? Okay, good. So
Yes, sir.
Number 1, which body system allows us to change in our environment? Is it a circulatory system, digestive system, excretory, or nervous system? Allows us to change in our environment. What y'all think it is?
Nervous system.
Nervous system allows us to change. Oh, it says allows us to respond to change in our environment. Oh,
Yes,
that's
isn't it like, oh, it's just
respond to changes. It's definitely nervous system.
nervous system?
Yeah, D. So nervous system for that one. Ooh, y'all got nervous system for that, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good. Which characteristic of living things
Nervous
allows?
on that question.
Which characteristic of living things allows carbon dioxide, salt, and urea to be removed from the body?
Excretion.
Yeah, excretory system. To be removed. Remove is what? Excretion, right? Growth means when stuff get bigger. Reproduction means when you make a duplicate of yourself, and respiration is when you release energy from
What was number 1?
Number one was
Nervous system.
nervous system. Okay, that was D. Do I need to put the quiz inside the chat again, or y'all got it? Let me put the quiz inside the chat again. Are y'all doing this with me or not? Let me know if y'all doing this.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. I am.
All right. Name. Sorry, the diagram shows 3 main.
You put B for the last one?
I put
A.
A, excretion. Right. Number 3, the diagram shows 3 main body cavities. Which letter labels the correct? Which letter labels the diaphragm? Oh, the diaphragm. Which one is the diaphragm?
C.
C. You sure it's not D?
It's C.
E is showing this.
Yeah, it's diaphragm. How do you know that? How do you know it's a diaphragm? What gives it away?
Because the diaphragm.
The lungs, and it's a dome shape.
It's who said dome shape? Which smart
I
person
did
said?
first. Jada.
Jada and Malia. Very good. Excellent. The dome shape.
So
structure.
what letter you say that is?
C. C. The
C?
answer is
Oh.
C. Yeah, C. Which organs are located below the diaphragm? Below the diaphragm.
The liver and the stomach.
The liver and the stomach.
C.
C. Liver and the stomach. Below the diaphragm. That's gonna be
C.
like around here. Below, like underneath your lungs. So that's going to be C. The liver and the stomach. The liver and the stomach. Okay. Number 5, what happens to a person's chest cavity when the diaphragm contracts and relaxes?
A.
A, very good.
A.
Air moves in and out of the lungs. A, very good. What is the name of the structure labeled X, and what happens to it when it contracts? What is the name of structure X, and what happens when it contracts? A is the bicep muscle.
Bicep
right?
muscle, it
And
bends
it
the
bends the
arm.
arm. How many people have a big bicep? Like a big, strong.
I'm not sure about that, but sure.
Me.
Not I.
Me for real.
Yeah,
I
right.
definitely
Shavir.
have one.
Me. I dead serious. Me for real.
No.
Like,
Alea,
I have the lie, so I
Alea,
just flat.
Alea, you do not have a big.
Laura, I do. Can't let them know that though.
you won't even believe me for real. Like dead serious.
Shavarian,
It's big.
I've
Like what?
no, Shavarian, I've seen pictures. Nope. Mm-mm.
Pictures of what?
I've seen
I.
pictures. Lad has
When
a
I was
heart
in 3rd grade.
Lad has a heart attack. All right, bicep muscle. It bends the arm. Very good, A. All right, good. Which 2 bones are attached to the rib cage in the human skeleton?
Clavicle and scapula.
Huh?
C.
Sternum. The rib cage attached to the rib cage.
The sternum and the vertebrae.
Yeah, the sternum and the vertebrae.
Yeah.
The sternum and the vertebrae, yeah. Sternum. You all know the sternum is, right? The sternum is that middle flat piece of bone that connects the rib cage. And obviously the vertebrae is the backbone. So that's C. Are y'all still following or y'all get lost?
Yes, sir.
Following on the same question.
And number 8, the diagram shows a rotation of a movement of a head. Which type of joint allows this movement?
A.
B.
A, ball and socket. B,
A
gliding.
hinge joint.
Hinge joint, pivot.
Pivot.
As you can see, this is like a rotation, right? So what is that? That's gonna be what?
A.
Pivot.
A.
No. Ball and socket would be like on your
In your knees.
in your knees and also in the one that
in your wrist,
Like on top, like your arm.
in your wrist, your
No.
wrist.
Like your
Let me show y'all.
shoulder.
Can you also see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Shoulder?
Ball and socket. Let me show y'all. Y'all could see the Google thing, or it stays on the.
You can see it.
All right, this is ball and socket, right? Shoulders, and this is what I was trying to remember, the hip joint, ball and socket. Y'all can see the pictures or no? Can y'all
Yes,
see?
sir. Yes, sir. I can
Yes,
see the
sir.
pictures.
Okay, yeah, it's ball and socket. It fits right in.
So,
We need to move faster. We're moving too slow. Pivot. D is pivot. Number 9. What is the normal temperature of the body?
98.6.
98.6. You're trying to freeze someone to daddy.
94.6.
94.6.
98.6 degrees
Question,
Fahrenheit.
what was the answer for number 8?
98.6 degrees
Very
Fahrenheit.
good. Very good, Alora and Jada. 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit. Very good.
I said that.
Moving right along. The diagram shows a specialized human cell. To which group does this belong?
How much you say it is, Mr. D?
Yeah, me.
This is gonna be
How much?
98.6.
Oh,
98.6.
that's D.
Yeah,
Over.
D.
And what was number the one with the head rotation?
That's pivot.
Pivot.
The diagram shows a specialized human body cell. To which group does this belong?
Yeah, me.
Gamete. Very good. For those of you who just arrived, we're doing a quiz, so you can go and join the quiz. B. This is B. All right. Number 11. In which organ do the ciliary muscles work to bring about movement?
D.
D. The tongue?
No, wait,
No.
Your brain.
In which organ do the ciliary muscles work to bring about movement?
Only
this
on
is-
my
Yeah.
finger.
Eyes.
Your eyes?
Your eyes, yes. Do y'all know, y'all familiar with the ciliary muscles in the eyes? You may need to show you a picture.
I'd like to see a picture.
Like to see a picture. Okay. Muscle. Right in your eyes. Okay. So as you can see, this is ciliary body. And so they basically are muscles in the eye. Okay, let me show you the muscle. So you can see, you see it? See it, Jada?
Mr. Petit,
Yes, right down.
my mock exam saved me. I supposed to have a quiz on the eye on Friday. The mock exam saved me.
Wow. That's excellent. See. Number 12. Why do people need calcium in their diet?
To form healthy bones and teeth.
Very good. To form healthy bones and teeth. Finally get some right, Leah.
Mr. Petit. Boy, oh my God.
Number 13. To
What
which
number
group?
12 is?
Number 12
Oh,
is
A.
yeah, A, healthy bones and teeth. A, yeah.
What was number 10?
Number 10 was gametes. Gametes. Okay, number 13. To which group of to which group of substances does glucose belong?
D. C.
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 Oh yeah.
C, yeah. Fructose, maltose, lactose, sucrose. What is glucose? Glucose is a what?
Like type of sweet or something. A sweet
It's a sugar.
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 Glucose is
I must have tea. What was number 12?
Number 12 is A, to form healthy bones and teeth. All right. Which material covers the crown of the tooth?
The enamel.
B. I mean C. And
Dentin. At this point, you're just
Cement.
calling letters. Covers the crown. Covers the crown.
I'm pretty sure it's C.
The crown is the part of the tooth that is.
It's the enamel. Enamel covers the crown. So the answer is C for number 14. The enamel covers the crown. Next, number 15. The diagram shows 4 types of teeth in the human jaw. To which type of teeth does the wisdom teeth belong? What's easy?
D.
D. Yeah, D. D. Some of y'all don't have your wisdom teeth yet, right? Y'all still budding.
Which age do you even have it?
I do, Mr. Petit.
You do?
It's annoying.
Mr. Petit, which age do you have it?
Old enough. Wisdom teeth.
Mr. Petit, I got left behind a little bit. Could you give me the last 2, please?
The last 2, that was the enameled C, and then the C, double C's. Right?
Thank you.
My students will say, when in doubt, choose C. I don't know how true that is, but as they say. When which deficiency diseases causes swollen, bleeding gums?
Scurvy.
Scurvy. Who said scurvy?
I did.
I was the first person.
Very good, Alara. Very good. Scurvy. That's D. Scurvy is D. Number 17. The diagram shows the human digestive system. Which organ produces gastric juice and hydrochloric acid? That's easy.
C.
What is C?
C.
C is
stomach.
The digestion.
The stomach. The
That's
stomach.
the stomach.
The stomach. Very good. So C is the stomach. That is the way out. So the answer is gonna be what? C. C. Wait, is this even a question? Did I even?
Number 16 was again?
No, they asked which 2 process. Whoa, I think I put together. What? Which organ? Oh, this is a separate question. So I combined 2 questions in one. This is 17. So which one am I answering? Okay, so we're not answering that question. We know the answer is C, but this is the question we're answering. Which 2 processes happen to a piece of bread in the mouth? Which 2 processes happen to a piece of bread in the mouth?
C.
D.
Who said C?
D.
I did.
Digestion and egestion. Ingestion. Yeah,
D.
I'll go with C. It can't be egestion. Egestion when you're taking out something. So yeah, it's C. Either way, it's C. Yeah, C is rolling.
Mr. Petit,
Yeah.
What
B is for
number
18.
16 is?
Say it again.
What number 16 is again, please?
Number 16. Number 16
D.
was D, scurvy.
D.
Yeah.
You said for 18 is C?
17 and 18 is C. Yes.
Okay.
17 and 18 is C. Okay, now number 19. James had to remove his gallbladder. Okay. Interesting. Whatever food would the doctor advise him to limit or to remove from his diet?
D.
Starch. A.
Starch.
Starch.
Why starch?
The starch and
Starch
sugar.
is bad.
Gallbladder. The answer is A.
Fat.
Fat.
Is it fat?
Fat. Yeah, it's fat. Yeah, it's fat. He had to remove his. Remember, his gallbladder is removed, so it's fat. Because remember,
So
what
that
is?
mean he can't eat anything?
No, you could eat a lot of stuff, just not fatty foods. You know what I mean?
It'll be harder to digest.
Remember, what is stored in bile? I mean, I said it so wrong. I gave you an answer. Remember the gallbladder? Remember? So, gallbladder and bile. Remember? So if you notice, gall is, okay, the gallbladder is small, a digestive fluid produced by the liver and releases it into the small intestine in aid of fat digestion. So what does that mean? That means that the liver makes the bile, but bile is stored where? In the gallbladder. And bile helps with fat digestion. So yeah, he would need to not eat a lot of food, a lot of fatty food, because you need bile to digest that. Okay. And if you don't have that no more, then how could you in an apple? All right, number 20. This is insane. The diagram shows a simple plan of human circulatory system, which arrow shows the wrong direction of blood flow. The wrong direction. The wrong direction. It's blood is not supposed to be going back to the heart here. Why is blood going back to the heart? But blood is not supposed to be going back to the heart. It's Q. Q is going the wrong way. Q is going the wrong way. Blood is not supposed to be going back to the heart.
Q, so that would be B.
Wait, one second. No, that's wrong. I'm looking at this the wrong way. This is the heart. This is the body. Obviously we have blood coming to the heart. Blood leaves the heart to go to the lungs, come back to the heart. Why is this? Where does this come from? Oh, it's Q. Q is wrong. Q is wrong. It's supposed to leave the heart and go to the rest of the body. So the answer is Q or B. Yeah. Because if you look, if you notice, the blood's supposed to leave the heart to go to the what? The rest of the body. It doesn't leave the heart to go back to the heart. That don't make no sense. Right? It leaves the heart to go to the rest of the body. So the wrong one is Q. Q is wrong. So that's B. All right. Number 21, blood appears red in color to the naked eyes. Which two components cause it to be bright in red color?
A.
Lymphocyte and hemoglobin. B. Platelets and carbon dioxide. C. Red blood cells and oxygen. White blood cells.
Lymphocyte is a type of white blood cell.
Okay, I know that. Lymphocyte is a type of white blood cell.
It's kind of hemoglobin.
So the correct answer, it
red
says
blood cells and oxygen.
It says bright red in color. It's C. It's C. It's C.
Red blood cells and oxygen.
Red blood cells and oxygen. Yeah, red blood cells and oxygen.
Number 20 was A.
Number
C,
20.
right?
Number 20 was B.
B.
Q. Q is wrong. All right, let's go ahead and number 22. Are y'all still following me or y'all like are not following
Yes,
me?
sir.
What was number 20?
So
Number 20 was B, ROQ. Okay. Let's go ahead and number 22. The average heart rate is 70 beats per minute.
21.
21 was
One is C.
21 is C. Thank you. 21 is C, red blood cells and oxygen.
Thank you.
If the average heartbeat is 70 beats per minute, how long would it take the heart to beat 12,600 times? Ooh, math. Yay. All right, so I didn't know yay from y'all, so I guess y'all are yaying inside. So we have 12,600. Right?
Still the margin though.
Yeah, I know, right? Divided by 70, which gives us what? Let me divide that. 12,600 divided by 70. Which way you want to divide it?
180, and then the answer is 3 hours.
Divided by 70 gives us 180. And 180 is how many hours?
3
3
hours.
3 hours. So the answer is what? B. Because 60 minutes in an hour, 60 minutes an hour. So the correct answer is what? B.
B.
Okay.
3 hours.
3 hours. Okay, so 3 hours. 3 hours. So it's gonna be 3 hours. So let's correct that. 3 hours, that's B. Number 23. The human eye. Ooh, Illuminati.
A.
The human eye. The diagram shows the human eye. Which letter points to the pupil?
B.
Y'all can't really see it. Y'all can't really see it.
Can't
correctly. So let me show you.
A.
You could tell.
I think it's B.
Don't disrespect my
You look
diagram like that. My diagram is
Pointing to the
very
black.
clear.
Okay.
A.
So
I
let's
think
do it.
it's B.
Is it A, B, or C, or D? The
B.
pupil.
A.
The pupil.
A.
It's A. It's A. Looking into your soul. The pupil. So it's gonna be A. A is that the darkest piece. Okay. The Illuminati sign.
Is it a G?
Yes.
What was
So this
22?
22 was 3 hours. 3 hours.
Thank you.
Number 24. Which line diagram correctly shows the path of light rays through the eye?
C.
Definitely C. C is a giveaway. It has to pass through the lens. Like what are gonna pass through? Is definitely C. The lens, the cornea, the vitreous humor, the aqueous humor, then the retina. All right. So it's C. C is a giveaway. Why have B? Oh wait.
What was the answer for number 23?
No, I have B here. Let me check the eye. Eye diagram.
What number 23 is?
1 second. Eye diagram. Okay, so eye diagram. Let's go. Okay, so
Mr. Petita, I know you're looking at the time.
I know, right? I'm trying my best to make it fast, but yet sensible. All right, so yeah, light passes through what? It passes through
The lens, the cornea.
the cornea first. I'm sorry, not the
So
light
that's
first.
B then instead of
It's
C.
B, yeah. So it's the cornea first, then the pupil, then the lens, then the vitreous humor, then the retina. So it has to
So
be.
that's B.
It's B. Yeah, it's B. It's B. So it's gonna be B. Cornea. So yeah, cornea, aqueous humor, lens, vitreous humor, and retina. B. Number 25. The diagram shows a human respiratory system.
Mr. Petita, you can go back for 1 second, please.
This is B. For 23, for 24, that's B. All right.
B.
Number 25. The diagram shows the human respiratory system.
B.
Question 25 and 26 refer to the diagram. Which labeled structure contains vocal cords?
C.
P.
It's C.
C is R. R
D.
contains vocal cords? What?
Oh.
Vocal cords. Vocal cords. Vocal cords
B.
can't be right there. It's not very important.
Everybody else over there.
Where's the vocal
thought-
cords? The vocal
I
cords are
thought
gonna be the vocal cords
P?
are gonna be what? In yeah. So that's gonna be what?
P on the top.
Yeah, A. A. The correct answer is A. Okay.
Oh, A?
It is A. It is A. Yeah, A. Moving right along. It's A. Now number 26. What process occurs in S? In structure S?
Mr. Petit, my thing I'm glitched out. Can you repeat number 25, please?
Number 25 is A. That's the larynx. Okay, vocal cords.
Number 22.
Number 26. Would you say Trevante?
Number 23.
You want number 23 as well? Number 23 was A. The pupil. Number 20. Structure card. Okay, we already got that. Number 26. What process occurs in S?
C.
S is going to be exchange of gases, yes.
Why you
C.
flop?
Thank you. Where's my cookie?
I know, right? Exchange of gases. Virtual cookie. Number 27. During which process does the epiglottis? Okay. All right, y'all trying to be fancy. During which process does the epiglottis closes over the trachea?
Behind the casket.
Swallowing.
Swallowing.
C.
When you're swallowing, yeah, when you're swallowing. It's gonna be C, yeah. So when you swallow, it covers it so that you wouldn't what?
Take
But
the
see,
food
what was number
to your
26?
lungs.
It wouldn't go through the wrong tube or pipe. Okay, next one. Number 28. The diagram shows the structure found in the nervous system. Which structures are labeled X, Y, and Z?
Hold on, you say inhaling?
You mean no. Swallowing. That's C. Swallowing. The diagram shows the structures found in the nervous system. Which structures are labeled X, Y, and Z?
C.
X is the
Decided
sens-
between A and
X is
C.
X is the sensory, Y is the synapse, C is the motor. Let's check. This is what? I have B,
Probably A.
B, yeah. I have B. Yeah, B for this one. Y is the motor neuron. Makes sense. So X is the motor neuron. This way is the motor neuron. Y is the synapse, the connection. And C is the sensory neuron. Yeah, that makes sense. B. 28 is B. 28 is B. Number 29. What term?
What's number 26?
Number 26. Number 26 was exchange of gases. C. Yeah. Number 29. What term describes a state of a complete physical, mental, and social emotional well-being?
Even if it ain't
Mr. Petit, what was the last question's answer, please?
The last
Health.
question was B. 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 What term describes a person's state of complete mental, social, emotional
Health.
well-being? Health. Very good. Health. Very good. What you said, Malia? Oh, Malia. Number 30. You only on number 30? Can't be. The diagram shows the structure of the human skin. Which structure produces an oily substance? Oily substance. An oily substance. That's gonna be what? P.
S.
B,
Q.
Q,
S.
B.
Q.
That's gonna be Q. That's this. All right, it produces an oily substance.
Oh yeah, because at the stalk of the hair follicle, there's always oil at the end of it.
Yeah, to lubricate the skin. So it's gonna be what? B. B is number 20, number 30. Okay. Next, which is harmful to the skin? Melanin, perspiration, UV,
C.
ultraviolet rays, or vitamin D?
Ultraviolet.
C. Ultraviolet rays. You know that could cause you get cancer? I mean,
Melanin could also be it too, because reaction of melanin can cause a lot of stuff too.
melanin, man, why does thing on the side? So it's definitely C. That's what answer they're looking for. C. Number 32. What happens if in the urinary system if there's a blockage in the ureters? What you think it
Urine
is?
cannot enter the bladder due to being an infection there, so that'll be A.
Urine cannot enter the bladder. Yeah, that's true. Urine cannot enter the bladder. If you remember the ureters, that's these long tubes. So that's these tubes right there. And then these next tube connected to the bladder stuff. So the answer would be A. Urine cannot enter the bladder, where it is stored. Okay, next, that's gonna be number, well, that's gonna be what? A, yeah, A. Number 33. They love these infant questions, boy. The diagram shows a fetus inside of the womb of a woman. Which structure contracts during labor?
D.
Say it again.
D.
D? Why you say D?
Actually, it's D.
It is D.
Oh.
It is.
No. Oh, come on, Mr. T.
I mean, obviously she would know, right? You gotta refer to them. They know best than us. If a sperm cell contains a Y chromosome fertilized an egg cell, which of these is likely to be determined? A, the eye color.
Boy, I hear you saying D.
D would
it
be
is
D would be, yeah, this one, yeah. The wall.
I thought you was joking.
No, it is D. It is D. Sometimes I'm not joking all the time. Not all the time. All right. If a sperm cell containing a Y chromosome fertilizes an egg, which of these is the most likely to be determined?
Mr. Petit, you could tell me what 33 was again, please?
33 was D.
D?
D.
Oh.
If a sperm cell containing a Y chromosome fertilizes an egg, which of the following is the most likely to be determined? Is it A, the eye color of the newborn baby, B, the intelligence of the newborn baby, C, the of the newborn baby, or D, the size of the newborn baby? Y chromosome fertilizes an egg. That's easy. The gender of the baby. The gender.
The gender of the baby.
The gender. C. Yeah, C. C. All right, that's C. Number 35. Which row in the table gives the correct order of the stages of human reproduction? Certainly not birth. It can't be A. It's going to be what?
D.
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 Ovulation, then fertilization, then implantation.
Implantation and then birth.
That's correct. It is D. It is D. That's correct. It is D. Number 36. At what stage of a woman's life does the menstrual cycle ceases and periods stop? What do you
Menopause. Menopause.
These questions getting deep.
The same question could drop me. The same questions about the woman could drop me.
At which stage in a woman's life does the menstrual cycle cease and period stops?
Menopause.
Menopause. Menopause. Right. Menopause. Number 37. Which list shows examples of transmitted diseases?
C.
C?
D.
Someone say D, or cook.
D. Which D? Yes, D. Very good. D. Genital herpes, gonorrhea, and syphilis. Very good. It's D. Number 38. In which structures would a person experience stiffness, cramps, or spasms?
D.
Muscles.
D in your muscles. Anyone ever got like stiffness, cramps, spasms like that?
Yes, so.
Yeah. Yeah, just like Steph Curry is going through it. He has muscle spasms.
Makes you feel dizzy.
Yeah. Okay, number 39. Which two body organs are most likely to be damaged in an alcoholic?
Mostly the brain and the heart.
Yeah, the brain and the liver. Brain and the liver. That's so true.
Mr. Petit.
Yes, sir.
Does it mean during process of being drunk or after that
like
process?
being an alcoholic, like
Yeah.
Like
Oh, in
uh,
general. Okay.
yeah. Number 40, finally. Woo! Which secondary characteristic occurs in both females and males?
D.
Yeah, D. All right, press submit. Submit it, everyone. Submit it, submit it, submit it. Press submit. Submit it, submit it, submit it. What did y'all get? Let me check these grades. What did y'all get?
A 38.
40 out of 40.
40 out of 40. Thank you. Good. Okay. Naj.
39.
Once it's above 35, once it's above 30, anyone got above 30? Let me know if y'all got above 30.
I didn't get it.
Yeah, all
I got 35 on it.
Oh, all right.
Excellent, excellent. Let me look at these grades. These grades looking pretty good, for the most part. Very good, Asia. Very good, Aiden, Jasmine, Rose. You need to pay attention some more. How y'all could get 20 something? Like, you have to be paying attention. I gave you all the answers. Micah, very good. Cleveland, Chavarian, very good. Chavarian, paying attention. Okay. First time for everything. 30.
What you mean first time for everything?
Deja Bahari. Amaya Simon, very good. Megan, very good. Zion Christian. Y'all did pretty well. Y'all did pretty well for the most part.
Welcome to the club.
Very good.
Mr. Petit, you sound surprised.
Yeah.
I'm not surprised. Why would I be surprised? I have a lot of faith in y'all. A lot of faith. A lot of faith. Totally was not
You
crossing
didn't
my
sound too
fingers.
grateful just now.
Totally
You sure with
wasn't.
that?
Totally wasn't crossing my fingers. Totally. Y'all did well. I'm proud of y'all. Okay, let's go on general science. We only have like 15 minutes for general science, so we only gonna do like a few questions. I'm not gonna give y'all a whole bucket. Probably only 10. All right, so let's do general science, and then we can call it quits for the night. Very good, Riley. Okay, so
Mr. Petit,
Hmm?
was any of the questions in the paper we just did repeated from the last time?
I'm not sure but they typically recycle questions. If not recycle questions, they recycle concepts and diagrams and stuff. So they like to do that. That's why I want us to do more. The more practice questions we could do, the better. You know, get the practice in. All right, so let's do general science. Okay. And then we can call it quits for the night.
We doing a quiz for that.
Yeah, we're doing a quiz for that. I'm gonna put the quiz in the chat for general science. All right. I'm gonna put the quiz in the chat for general science. What should we do? Easy, hard, medium? How should we do it?
Medium.
Hard. Y'all look like y'all trying to stay out until 9:30.
Never mind, we can do something easy.
Easy.
Mr. Potato, I won't go to sleep. I will do medium or easy.
All right. For your sake, let's do easy. All right. So I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna put the questions in the chat.
I'm very glad that I prayed it this morning.
That's a good comment. That's a very good comment, sir. I really appreciate that. Okay, good. All right, so let's go ahead and answer these. Okay, let me publish this, and we should be ready to go. Once you've started the quiz, put started inside the chat again. Once you start the quiz, put started inside the chat. Yes.
Answer the quiz.
Open your eyes. Okay.
Google Forms.
I need access.
It says y'all need access.
Yes, sir.
Y'all are not allowed?
No, sir.
Okay.
No.
Okay. Try now. Try now. I'm gonna repost the quiz in the chat for those of you who saying y'all need access. Let me know if y'all on.
We're sorry
Oh,
for your
Mr. Petit, is that the Breaking Bad?
Is it in? Is it again?
Is that the Breaking Bad for sure?
It says what?
You know, is that the Breaking Bad dog?
I can't hear you probably.
Oh, is that the Breaking Bad background?
Oh, no, it's
Are you in now?
you in now? Good. This is a
Yes,
nice
sir.
background. I like it. DNA, all that stuff. All right. Enter your name and everything. So we go on easy. What is the most basic unit of all living things? Everyone should get this.
Cells.
Cells. Cells. Very good. Cells. If you don't get this, I don't know what to say. I really don't know. Which part of the cells is like the brain of the cell?
Nucleus.
The what? The what? The brain of the cell. The nucleus. So that number 2 is C. Number 2 is C, the nucleus. Okay, the nucleus. Now, which of the following is not a characteristic of fungi? Not a characteristic of fungi.
A.
It makes
Oh,
A. Fungi does not make their own food because fungi is not a producer.
Yes, it can produce food. They're like plants.
Number 4. Which of the following is the reproductive structure of fungi? D. Spores. Yeah, spores. Fungi spread through spores. Okay. That's D. Number 5. Which of the following best defines an invertebrate? Why are you so quiet? What's an invertebrate?
An animal without a backbone.
An animal without a backbone. Very good. It's
Like
gonna be
growth?
D. Very good. Which group of invertebrates has poisonous threads?
C.
C.
Stinging cells.
C. Very good. Stinging cells. Very good. What's gonna be that? Number.
Excuse me, Mr. Petit.
Uh-huh.
What did you get for number 5?
Number 5 was animal without a backbone, B. Okay. Number 7. I mean, we finished number 7. No, number 7.
Those are
Sponges are covered with tiny holes. What are these holes called?
spores.
Pores.
What are these holes called?
Pores, B.
A. Spores.
Pores. Pores. Very good. B. B. Anyone ever saw an actual
You said
sponge?
A or B?
B. Pores.
Okay.
Pores. Spores is for fungi. Pores is for sponges. Okay. Anyone ever hold a sponge before? Like I mean,
Yeah.
like an animal. The
Not
animal
alive, but yes.
I know it's on the end of my life.
I
Yes.
hold one before, but not when it's alive, though.
Okay, so for those of you who are not, are y'all on the quiz or no? I mean, if y'all on the
Yes, sir.
quiz.
Yes, sir.
Everyone should be on the quiz. Number 8. Which system works with the skeletal system that cause movement?
Muscular system.
Muscular system. Very good. The muscular system. That's gonna be C. Number
What's the-
9. Yes.
Why are we doing health science and general science?
That's the thing. With general, they combine it. That's why I'm like, if you're going to do general, you might as well do health because they just combine it into it.
Alright, what was 6 and 7?
Say it again.
What was 6 and 7?
7 was pores.
And 6 was
and,
C.
And 6 was C, stinging cells.
Thank you.
No problem. That's Crimson. That's Crimson. Who's asking that question? Okay. Each bone in the body has a particular job to do. What is the job of the bones that is shown in the picture?
Protect the brain.
That's easy. To protect the brain. That's C. Alcohol is a drug that is abused in the Bahamas. How does alcohol affect the body of a human being?
Decreases brain activity.
Decreases brain activity. That's going to be B. 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 You just saw that before. Which cells fight?
Repeat what number 9 was again, though.
Number 9. Number 9 was protect the brain. Okay. Number 10 was decrease brain activity, so that would be B. Number 11. Which cells fight infections in the human body?
White blood cells.
White blood cells. D. White blood cells. D. White blood cells. Number 12. Which gas enters the leaf
Carbon dioxide.
during
Carbon dioxide.
photosynthesis?
Carbon dioxide.
Carbon dioxide. Very good. How do y'all know it's carbon dioxide?
Just
Because it's coming in. Wait.
it
Yeah,
goes
carbon-
inside of the plant and it exhales oxygen,
Remember, plants need what?
nitrogen,
Plants need what?
Carbon
carbon
dioxide.
dioxide. So
Carbon dioxide. So that's why it's gonna enter the leaf. What's gonna leave the leaf? It's gonna leave-
Oxygen leaves and
Oxygen
carbon
leaves.
dioxide enters.
Very good. Oxygen leaves, carbon dioxide enters.
And I know the rest.
Okay. So that's gonna be number 12. That's gonna be A. Number 13. Photosynthesis is the process in which plants make their own food. Which of the following is not needed for photosynthesis?
Soil.
You don't need
A.
soil for photosynthesis. Soil,
Chloride.
sunlight, carbon dioxide, or chlorophyll, which is not needed for photosynthesis. Not needed.
Chlorophyll.
No.
Chlorophyll.
You need chlorophyll. You need chlorophyll. That's the green pigment. You need
soil. B.
Joel, you said soil?
Yes, sir.
That is absolutely correct. Soil.
Mr. Petit.
What happened to Leah? You got it. What happened? He said soil.
Nothing.
Okay, good. B. Number 14. In ecosystems, energy moves from organism to organism. The diagram shows a representation of a blank.
Food chain.
Food chain.
Food chain, yeah, food chain. Food chain. The grasshopper eat the plant, the frog eat the grasshopper, the snake eat the frog, the hawk eat the snake. Food chain. Okay, pretty much. Number 15. A lion hunts and eats an antelope. What is the role of the lion in this process?
Predator.
Predator. C.
Predator. C. Predator. Predator. C. Number 16. Which of the following factors affects the size of a population in an ecosystem? Is it average rainfall, average temperature, number and kinds of predators?
Number and kinds of predators.
C, yeah, C. Number and kinds of predators. Because if you have a lot of, let's say you have an ecosystem, right? And you have a lot of sharks. What would happen to the population of small fish if you have a lot of sharks?
Be gone.
It would
It'll
be
be gone.
It'll be virtually gone, right? So what determines the size of population is the number and kinds of predators. Okay, so that one is C. Number 17. Which of the following features describes a biome? Is it A, how large they are? B, the kind and soil they have? C, their climate and organisms? Or D, where they're located?
C.
Organism.
C, very good. What are some types of biomes that you know? Biomes.
Rainforest.
Tropical rainforest, yes.
Desert.
Tundra.
So a biome is going to be basically a space that is determined by their climate and organisms. So for example, there's tropical rainforest. How would you describe the environment in a tropical rainforest?
Moist.
Wet, rainy.
Hot.
A place where Tarzan would like to be. Stuff like that. Number 18. Where do the fewest plants? Oh, look at that. Tropical rainforest. Look at that. Where do the fewest plants grow in the tropical rainforest?
The forest floor.
The fewest plants.
D. The forest floor.
The fewest
The canopy layer.
The canopy layer.
Mr. Petit, I missed the last one.
In the shrub
The
layer.
forest floor.
It would be their climate and organisms. C.
Thank you.
Where do the fewest plants in the tropical rainforest grow? The canopy.
C. I mean D.
No,
D,
in the
D.
canopy. In the canopy. That's the top one, the very top floor. Only a few plants could be up there.
A. That's A.
Yeah, A. Number 19. Very little rain has affected the production of plants in the desert. This one say desert. Ha ha ha. Which plant shown below can be found in the desert biome?
Cacti.
Cacti, very good.
Cactus.
Which is basically cactus. Anyone ever got
Oh,
stick from
yeah,
a
because cactus takes water from the very bottom of the ground.
Exactly. Smart boy. Number 20. Which of the following is not a way to conserve water? Not a way to conserve water.
Leaving the shower.
C. Leaving the shower on. All right, submit. Submit it. Let me see what y'all got. I feel like we need 20
I
more
had to be
questions.
the first one to submit.
I feel like we need 20 more questions. There's only 20. We need 20 more. What y'all think? 20 more?
No, no, sir.
We are
No,
not
sir.
gonna
We ready
do
to 40.
20 questions
So
in
40.
2 minutes.
20 more
We ready
questions.
to do 60 questions if you really think about it. Messing with D.
Well, let's see. Let's see if y'all get passing grades. All right.
I had to be the first one.
Let's see. Let's see what we have. Asia Moxie, 17. Malik, Roel.
See,
Okay.
Mr. Petite, I have to go.
Yeah, we about to leave right now. Jamaya. Anyone got 20 out of 20?
I did.
Leia, Tarika, Chai, Genesis, Sweeting, Tiffany. Very good. Very good. Y'all did pretty well.
How
I
many
must
ended up,
admit.
Mr. Petit? I didn't go.
19.
Antoine, very good. This is everyone. Y'all did pretty well. Pretty proud of y'all. Everyone got above 15, which is pretty good. So that's pretty good. That's a very good score. Everyone got above 15, which is amazing.
Mr. Petit, just letting you know this is on your screen.
Yeah, that's the problem. That's fine. Y'all didn't want to see what y'all got. Yeah, pretty good. All right. Have a wonderful evening, everyone. And I'll see y'all on tomorrow.
Good night, Mr. Petit.
Take care, everyone.
Good night.
Bye-bye. Have a good
God's
night.
grace.
Take care, everyone. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Mr. Petit, don't forget to send me the thing. And if you could send me these quiz too, I want to take down the question.
You wanna take down one?
Please. Yes, sir.
Let me do that right now. The quiz.
You could send them to my WhatsApp.
So the quizzes are just past papers. So you can see
I know,
you can see the
but I mean, so I could have it as a study.
Yeah. Okay. That's good. That makes sense. That makes sense. So let me go ahead and send it to you now. So I won't forget. This is health science. So can y'all behave? Okay, let me stop sharing. I'm going to let me end the meeting.